Good morning, you early bird.
Good morning.
I had to come over here and start shirts early this morning, so I thought, what the heck? I'll see if anybody's in here. We'll let everybody hang out.
Yeah, but me, you, and Kane Friday's about the only three, I think.
Oh, okay, well, then, whoops. Y'all don't want to see that. Let's see if I can figure out how to delete that. Yeah, I don't know. Well, what am I doing here?
You put
I'm
us
trying,
live.
I'm, I'm trying to get YouTube up, and I'm keep hitting the wrong button. Oh, y'all don't believe I do that, but I do.
You're an hour early this morning.
Uh-huh.
You're an hour early.
I know. That's what I said. I'm just well. Shelly's not going to be here for 2 days,
Oh, no.
so I've got to get this order out. So I
Wow.
thought if I got an early start on it, just maybe I could get it out.
Yeah, you
And
might be able to. Great. Good morning, Great
yeah,
Scott. Good morning, Mr. B. Rose.
because I can't get paid until I get it out. All right, let me put out chat here.
Good morning,
All right,
Welchco.
there. Ta-da. Got it.
Got it going now.
So if you want to be my spokesperson this morning and tell everybody that comes in, if I'm not here, then I'm putting a shirt on.
Okay. Good
Morning,
morning,
great Scott. Mr. B. Rose, welcome.
EMR
Good morning,
Coins. Good
Jennifer.
morning.
Oh, I don't see him. There he is. Good morning, Eric. Yeah, I'm trying to get things done. I still have like 100 shirts to do this morning.
Oh, wow. What do you got to do to them?
I just embroidery, put the name of the company on there,
Oh, okay.
but they have to be separated by color, and then they have to be embroidered by color. So
Right.
it just stops. So keep another one on. Be back.
She's a slave to her machine. Yeah, I think that's where she's making her some money, Great Scott. And none come off her back, so she ordered them from the company, sells them to another company. So how's everybody's morning? Hope
Okay,
everybody's doing okay.
it's gonna be like this all day, guys.
Yep.
To put shirts on, go to work.
Good
Anybody got
morning,
any
Ink Man.
morning? Fix and go to work. Have a beautiful day, and thank you for stopping in. Heck yeah! I know y'all. This is so early, but I figured y'all might want to just hang out. What the heck? I didn't know what anybody was doing this morning, and since I had to work, I might as well turn it on, right?
Yep.
So
Doesn't hurt nothing.
that's what I said. I should put on live chat just for the heck of it. There we go.
How's your back feeling this morning?
Actually, my back is feeling pretty good. It feels better in the mornings.
Yeah.
Um, but I gotta tell you, my friend, Char, which is Mike's wife, Mike Boyer's wife, she sent me this cream,
Yeah.
and it's got to be the best stuff I've ever had.
Wow.
Um, it's called my morning medicine, and it's all natural, and it's anti-inflammatory.
Huh. I
So
wonder, does she
I
like
think a
make
friend of hers
it?
makes it. Yeah, a
Yeah.
friend of hers makes it.
Wonder how I could buy a bottle of it.
Well, I guess
Let's
we'll
see
have
if I
to ask
can.
Mike.
Yep, we'll have to get talking to him about that.
But I tell you, my neck was hurting last night, so I put that on, and probably 20 minutes, my neck wasn't hurting.
Wow.
And, she
Definitely
was
help
kind of,
my back, maybe.
yeah, it's all natural. Oh, sure. It's, no, it's all natural, and I don't even know how to say what it is. It feels like, I don't know, it's kind of uh, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it, but it says it's all natural, and it's it's just really has helped me. Let's see if I can
That's
tell you
great.
what's in it. It says anti-inflammatory, all-purpose healing balm. That's what it's like. Is a balm. Shea
Yeah.
butter, cocoa butter, beeswax, something oil, coconut oil, olive oil, sweet almond oil, inflammatory, antimicrobiology, antifungal. I don't know. Got a lot of stuff in it, and then a list from there.
Yeah.
But anyway, and then it says heels cracked heels,
Huh.
heels cracked feet. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Good
But
morning, Dr. Sue.
I don't know how much it is or anything. They wanted me to try it, so they sent me a bottle.
Yeah, I heard him say they were going to.
Yeah.
So
So
I was
we'll
going to
see.
give you the guinea pig, and then if it worked for you, then
We will the rest of us try it. All right, I got to put a shirt on. Doctor Who, good morning. Brown Sugar, good morning.
good morning, brown sugar. Bag bomb, huh, Eric? Hey, if it works, sounds like a miracle to me.
If I felt like getting up an hour early, gotta say something, didn't it? Shelly's gonna say, "What are you doing here so early?"
Good morning, Reg. Looks like it. Nobody sleeps anymore. We're all early birds. Don't forget to hit the like button. That helps Ida out. Don't forget to hit the like button. And it's free. Good morning, Jack Gallman. Ida's putting her shirt on.
All righty.
Now, there you go.
Yeah, I don't know what the. Hey, Jack. Good morning. Rich. Good morning. Let me make you blue. Uh oh. I think we gotta get some more chat up here before I can make you. Oh no, here we go. All right, now you're blue.
Yep, hitting the
No,
like button gets your karma points.
Yeah, get your car. It was pretty good, Victoria. I've never heard that.
King Friday said it.
Hey Bob, good morning. Yeah, we're up early. I'm working this morning and I thought, well, I'll just turn this on and everybody can hang out if they want to. I'm surprised to have so many people in here. But
Everybody just waits for you to get on here in the morning, Ida.
either that or they can't sleep.
Uh,
But I went to bed about 8:45 last night. I was going to watch the rest of this movie in bed. That didn't happen.
Good morning, Bob's Pistols. Yeah, I think I went to sleep. I don't even know what time, and woke up for a while, went back to sleep for a while, and then I woke up a couple hours ago, so couldn't go back to sleep that time.
I have my alarm on my watch set, and it went off about 4 o'clock. And David said, um, "Is that your alarm?" And that's what woke me up. David's voice, not the alarm. And I said, "Oh, okay."
Jack's heading to the time clock. I'm going to clock out.
Hey, do any of y'all remember that movie, The Time Machine?
I've heard of it, but I've never watched it.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's free on Amazon if you're an Amazon person.
Huh. I'll have to look, see this afternoon. Give me something to watch.
Yeah, it's different. I didn't like the way it ended. It just kind of left me hanging. So I'm thinking that there's maybe another episode of it. Another movie of it.
Yeah.
You know how they do that.
Sequel.
Because I don't remember, and it's different from what I remember. Of course, I remember it years and years ago when it was a black and white film.
Yeah.
So anyway,
I watched a movie one time, and a couple of years later, I watched it again, and I was like, that did not end the same. I remember the first time, how it ended. I said something to my friend. She said, well, they made 2 or 3 of those. So then I watched the other ones. I said, no, I watched the first one, and it ended differently.
how weird is that?
So I don't know where I got that at, but I've watched it a couple times now, and it still doesn't end the way I thought it did.
Okay, okay, I hear you. Yes, okay, Jack. Um, or ever have what? Of course, according to Michelle, I don't need anything. Well, I don't do anything well anymore. Oh, Eric, we've all been there and done that. I've got a thing though for my husband. I'll just stop talking to him. I can't. Okay, shirt time.
Sure thing's keeping you hopping today.
Yep.
You be safe, Eric. Have a safe drive.
Can you hear me talking, Victoria?
Good morning, Sterling. Yep, we're early birds this morning. What you having for breakfast this morning, Sterling?
Okay, back again. Oops, no, the machine stopped.
Uh-oh.
Payment credit.
Good morning, Off-Road Adventures. Another early bird. Sounds good, Sterling.
Okay. Have to get me some water too. All right, who came in? Sterling came in. Oh, Off-Road Adventures.
Yep, they're gray.
Good morning, my friend.
Alien in the room.
Not anymore.
Yep.
We might get all kinds of people in here this early. Who knows?
Yep. Now, isn't Paula like 3 hours behind us?
Two.
2?
Two behind me.
Okay, well, I'm same as you. Same time zone. Yeah, you did not pin your link to come on the panel.
Oh, I didn't?
No, ma'am.
Well, what were you thinking?
I don't know. I don't have the mighty powers.
Give them to you.
No, I don't need
There
them.
you go.
There it is, Sterling.
That way, if you get mad at somebody, you can zap them, see?
Yeah, I don't want to do that. So
Oh, I want to do it a lot of times. Get Paul an angel up here.
Chief, Ringmaster Ray, Chief, Paula, and Angel, and oh my goodness.
No, I know.
I just listen and laugh.
Let me put Sterling's thing up here before I get in trouble. There. Uh-oh.
Jack's got 6 more minutes left.
Uh-oh. What happens in 6 more minutes?
Then it can clock out.
Mm.
That is great. Good morning. You know, getting up and down like that would make a good back hurt.
Well, I do this all day long.
I imagine. I can see why your back hurts.
To do that, and I said no. I'm not doing that.
Good morning, Ida.
Good morning, dear. How are you?
I'm good. I missed your call last night. I was already asleep.
Did I call you?
At 9:30 last night.
I was in bed asleep at 9:30.
Well, I've got a missed call from your phone number.
Really?
Yeah.
You calling Sterling in your sleep, Ida?
I'm going to look at my call log real quick. No calls.
That's interesting.
My call history is totally done. But you know what? People use those weird numbers and call people. No, it couldn't have been me, Kane. I was in, well, no, because my phone says no calls.
Yeah, if your phone says no calls, and it wasn't from your phone.
But my phone says that I got one from her.
Yep. Digital world, isn't it? Just wonderful.
When I turned on my computer and saw you were already up, I thought maybe you were going to give me a message, say, "Hey, I'm coming on an hour early tomorrow."
She had it set up to, where you could just go in there and wait for her to come on, and I did. And then I went up on panel and waited, and then she come on, and I think she kind of accidentally hit the button and went live. So there was a couple of people here, so she just left it live. Good morning, Natty.
Good morning, Natty. Good morning, Jack Gallman. Let's see, who else have I known? Good morning, Kane. How do you butt dial in your sleep? That's the funny thing.
Well, and for it to not show up on her phone at all.
Yeah, but it says no calls. I can show you that on my phone.
Well, I could show you on mine too. It doesn't matter. I mean, neither one of us were there for the conversation.
I know. Because I know it wasn't me, because I went to bed going to watch a movie early and I didn't make that movie.
Have a safe drive, Jack.
Well, I remember looking at the clock when I went to bed, and it was like 7 minutes after 9.
Oh, I went to bed before that.
Well, I'm an hour earlier than you are.
Well,
So it was like 7 minutes after 8 your time when I went to bed. I don't do well after it gets dark. If there's
That's weird
to talk to or nothing to do.
Yeah, that is weird, Kane Friday. Him and his friend's phone would call each other. Every time they got close together, they would start calling each other. And I guess he's saying that they weren't doing it. It was just the phones doing it.
Well, Sterling and I did talk on the phone yesterday.
We did, yeah. Oh, I had fun after that. I filleted my pinky finger when I was fixing dinner last night.
Ouch.
Yeah, that didn't feel great.
No.
And I mean, I still have to have it wrapped up tight. But I got a lot of trash.
Sterling, I love that.
What?
I love that pour.
Oh.
Is that
is a nice one, isn't it? What was that, Victoria?
Is that JFK?
No.
Who's the poor?
BJT.
Trump.
Oh, okay.
And I've had it for, I think it was 19 when I had this made. Yeah. In 19, so I've had it for 5 years. It is toned nicely.
It's beautiful.
Oh, it's gorgeous. I mean, it's orange, just like him.
Mm-hmm.
Could you use it as a mold to, make another one?
I would not, because I don't want to have the sand.
Right.
The finish on this.
I understand. I was just curious.
But I could probably have Charles make me another bust. But this thing is almost 4 ounces. I mean,
ooh, wow, yeah.
Hey, Joe. Good morning.
I mean, I bought this when silver was $12 an ounce.
Right. Good morning, Joe McBride.
And I think I paid almost $200 for it then.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Who poured it? I'm nosy.
Silver Dragons.
Oh, okay.
Or, oh, what was the name he used to go by?
I don't know. I've heard of
Silver Baggins.
Baggins?
Yeah.
Huh.
And then Disney went after him and sued him, made him cease and desist.
Really?
Yep.
And what was it? Silver what?
Baggins. He stole the name from The Hobbit.
Imagine what they'd do to me if I tried to do something with my name. Well, not my name, but with that icon.
They might. Well, that would be Warner Brothers, but yeah.
Right. But that's why I've never, which I wouldn't anyway, but I mean, had T-shirts made to sell.
I have one of your T-shirts that you sent to me.
I know you won it in a giveaway.
Did I win it?
Yeah,
It's
you won it on
I,
items.
I wear that shirt at least once a month, but I probably got 100 shirts, so getting once a month wear is high priority.
Right. I didn't give away very many of them. You, and it seems like then there was one on the St. Jude's a year ago that somebody won, but I don't remember who. But you won yours off of Ida's show.
Okay. Ida keeps me dressed. If it wasn't for her, I'd be a naked Aborigine.
Well, she's kept me in new T-shirts for the last couple of years. So. And I just ordered a pair of jogging pants from her, which I'll use them to sleep in, run around the house, whatever. But yep.
AKA pajama bottoms.
Yep.
That's probably my favorite Christmas present, but I've been getting them for so many Christmases now. I'm down to about once a month on a pair of them now.
Victoria, did you say you wear pajama bottoms and then T-shirts?
Yeah.
That's what I wear.
Run around the house in and then end up falling asleep with them on. They end up being pajamas.
That's what I sleep in, T-shirts and jammies.
I think it's become a thing over the last 50 years.
I don't know. I've been doing it for a long time, and I like the jammies that are 2% spandex because they're softer.
Huh.
So I always make sure I get those because I really like the feel of them. Morning, Joe McBee.
Joe, how you doing this morning?
I know I'm early. Silver
Spurs.
Silver Spurs, good morning.
Good morning.
Christmas in July.
Yeah, I came up so early this morning. I haven't even had time to do my dabs yet.
Hey, Sterling, you want to talk about the Christmas in July real quick?
Absolutely. I can even go through the names of people that I've got registered.
That would be good.
All right.
Your name's not on this list. You need to think about it.
Yeah, I really a month from now I'm going to be pairing names together. But we've got Rockzilla, we've got Chief Stacker, we've got Seven Stacks, we have Lady Bluegrass, we have Jack Gallman, Cherie Ward, Dad Learning Coins, Venture DeLow, Kevin Rose Jr., Charles Latre, Lola Udi, Diana from Bobville Coins, Anthony Ortega, Big Silver Bullion or Orta. Any one of those names that you know him by? Michael Hernandez, Getta, Asso, Dove Season. I'm stoked that Dove is in this. And Marley and T and myself.
Awesome.
So we're doing pretty good so far. We do have another month. I mean, we could easily double the number of names that we have, depending on if people want to do it or not. But a month from now, I will be pairing names up, and everybody will have somebody that they get to buy something for, and everybody will have somebody that they will be getting something for them. I'm the only person who will know in advance who they're getting something from because I have to do the randomization.
Good morning, Daryl.
The gifts do not have to be coin related, although that's kind of where we're starting from.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't know what to get your person, an ASC is a wonderful gift. Um,
I know, Sterling. I got it. Give everybody that registers a free ticket to the She Shop.
absolutely.
That works.
You'll get your She Shop coupon, and you can trade it in for fun anytime you want.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a
Personal
awesome idea.
invitation.
Yeah, personalized invitation.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It will come in. It will come in your pairing email. But once you get your email and you know who your person is, you'll have a little bit of time to learn something about them. Make or find an appropriate gift for that person. Get it in the mail so that they have it by the beginning of July. And I don't mean the 15th of July. If I have people come the 15th of July saying, I didn't get my gift, we'll check. Well, this is another thing. It's a real good idea if when you send your gift, you send it with tracking, because that way you can prove that your gift got to the person.
Right. Good
Mark,
morning, Thomas.
But
you're not crazy, Mark. It's just that I had
We
to
are.
early, so I just decided to go ahead and start the stream.
yeah, I decided to torture us this morning and make us skip breakfast.
That's right. Hey, if I
I
had
skipped
to,
supper last night and breakfast this morning. So
Yeah, I'm still feeling my supper from last night. This filleted finger is throbbing.
I'll bet.
But, and the thing is I did it throwing away the lid to a cat food can,
Oh no. Of all things.
of all things.
I'm sure you put something on it to get rid of germs.
And I let it bleed out and ran it with water and wrapped it tight.
Yeah.
But if, like I said, if by the middle of July I start hearing from people that they didn't get their gift, we'll check tracking, blah, blah, blah. And if it turns out that you signed up and you did not send a gift out, we will publicly shame you. But that's not a warning to not do it. That's just a reminder that, you do have an obligation if you sign up. But it's fun. Everybody gets something nice. You've had somebody thinking about you, thinking personally about you. So
Right.
it's a good game. It really is a good game.
Yeah, I've always
And,
got.
and it's a lot of fun to get something in the mail and you have no idea what it is.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't know how to take up time while Ida's putting a shirt on.
She's already up working. Already been working for an hour that I know of.
Mark, that's one of my favorite movies. Just because it's so wrong.
okay.
Welcome back.
It takes longer to prepare the shirt than it does to embroider it.
Yeah. Seems like that.
Hey,
That up and down would really get to me.
What would?
Getting up and down like that.
I mean, it's horrible. It's really bad. Is anybody going to the Tulsa show that does not have a best of the best T-shirts? Let me know. I am making them for free for you.
I don't have any, Ida.
You don't have. I know, honey.
You know I'm joking. I've got half a dozen probably.
See what is?
I heard Victoria's rented 4 tables for the show.
Right.
Listen, if y'all seriously, if y'all are gonna go and y'all need tables, you need to get them because he is almost sold out,
Yep, that's what he said.
and you don't want to be missing out if you want a table because if you don't get your money in by the 1st of May, is it or the end of May? I don't know. Whatever it is,
Absolutely, Kane, I do.
it's not
Uh,
happening.
Didn't he say May
if
1st?
there's something that you want made, let me know and we'll work out a deal.
Send him an email, Kane.
Yep, send me an email.
Man, I gotta tell you,
I
you told me
I
that
will charge you enough to cover my materials and shipping.
Kane.
I'm not into doing this for making a profit. So you'll consider it a deal, but it will include shipping to Australia and my materials.
Kane, what he fails to tell you guys is let me explain this. When he says he charges you for material and not the work, he that's correct. But he also charges you enough so that if it's something I don't have, he can send me one. You see?
I've got some stuff ready. Seeing as how today is payday and I actually have a couple of dollars, I've got some stuff that's going to get sent out to you real quick.
Aw, you're so sweet. I can't wait to get them. I actually have some stuff I'm going to send to you also.
But these eagle talons are really, I mean, that was a design that Charles came up with. I didn't prompt it or nothing, and they are fantastic. I mean, I'm keeping one for myself. I'm going to send Charles the prototype, and you get number one.
Hey, that just makes me smile all over.
Are you in a position you could show him, Sterling?
Yeah, they're just out in the garage. Let me go get them.
Uh-oh. It will be seen as
Oh, yes,
seen
I've
first
seen
here.
the eagle talon.
Seen first on the SheShop. I'm going to send this to
Neck
Sterling. Just
ring torque. Good morning, Welchcom.
Well, when the camera catches up.
well, wait a minute. I'm putting the shirt on.
Oh yeah, that's
These
nice.
things they're right about a half an ounce, but it's got the roots on it. Oh, this camera's so slow.
I got now. Can you put that on a chain? You'd have to.
I'd have to put a loop on it.
Yeah, I was thinking. Huh.
But they are cool. And then I did. These aren't perfect. Charles is sending me a new mold for them.
Silver Spur says, buy it now, one eagle claw, please. Send him an email.
Send me an email. I think my email is on this banner. Yes, it is. My email is on the banner there.
Yep.
But I did these USA.
UPILANTCULTIVATION. Wow. At Gmail.
Mark, you're an $1883. There you go. You send me one and I'll use it for a mold. How about that?
Good morning, Yvonne. You're still gray.
Yvonne, I did hear my phone click, so I know that there is something there. And Charles sent me a new mold and this is a much better mold than the ones I had for the cherub. But this thing, the details on it are much finer. And you can even see the toes on her little feet behind her butt. And I did a couple of these schooners.
What I missed. Hang on.
I'll show you, Ida. I'll show you.
Okay, I see the boat. I have that.
You have one of these. There's a couple of those coming to you. There's
Uh-oh. There's one less.
nah, it's fine.
It looks like a claw.
It's an eagle talent.
Oh.
It is an eagle claw.
Awesome.
But that's the design that Charles made for me. I've got
Hi, Yvonne.
a couple of guitars coming to you.
That I don't think I've gotten one of those yet. You showed it to me, but I don't think I've got it yet.
Well, I thought I'd sent you one in the last batch.
Let me look. Yes, I do have one. Sorry.
Well,
I'll try to get two, I guess.
but there'll be more coming. This little heart that was from a button that you sent me. It's got a rose on the front of the heart.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah. That's really pretty, isn't it?
It come out really good.
Mhm.
There's Sterling's email in chat, so you can just copy it and paste it.
And then I did one of these medium-sized crosses.
We all love the crosses.
That's the one that I made that's in that short video.
Uh-huh. Oh,
That
it's like a
wound
video.
up in my regular videos instead of the shorts. But I found out, thanks to JT, that it's because of the orientation I had my camera on when I filmed it.
I love the ducks on the last video you did.
The one that I put up for you.
Yes.
You and Sherry lives about 40 miles away from me, and she's complaining all the time recently. We went to high school together, but she complains all the time that her ducks have left her house, and so I'm showing her where her ducks came to.
Yeah, that's about
I
right.
put your email down in chat, so anybody that wants to email, you can just copy and paste that.
There you go.
Make it easier for you.
Or do a screenshot when it's going by on the banner. Either way.
Right.
Hello, Yvonne's daughter, Heather. Welcome to the She Shop.
She's great.
And
Good
not
to see
anymore.
you, Yvonne.
She's not great. She just hasn't talked since. There you go. See? Sent y'all pictures.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. That
Better
could be
go look.
pictures. How'd you send the pictures? Let me look.
I'm looking.
Yeah, I don't see mine in Messenger.
Let me look. Uh-oh.
Oh, I got it. I got it.
Where is it at, Sterling?
At the bottom of the email.
Follow the email.
It's all the way down at the bottom of it.
Okay.
Oh, she's precious.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, y'all, wait a minute. Y'all don't get to see things before me. What are you doing?
It's a picture of a very precious baby.
Okay, hang on. I'm getting there. I'm trying to push the buttons right.
Look at your screen, Ida.
I got it now. I'm looking at them on my computer, I think, if it'll catch up. Oh, look at that baby.
They're so sweet when they're little.
Yeah.
How nice.
Yvonne, thank you for sharing. That's really cool.
Thank you very much. That made my
That's
day.
sweet. Very
Cool.
sweet pictures.
How cool is that?
Very cool.
Well, congratulations.
Your life has turned around, my dear, and I am so happy for it.
All right, another chair.
Well, welcome to the world, Heather.
Definitely a
Well,
cutie.
Silver Spurs, this old man is a retired breeder. I'll still practice if I ever meet the right person. But I'm
Buy,
retired.
please. Silver Spur, are you wanting to buy a baby? Is that what you're saying?
If that's what it looks like.
Yes, she is perfect, Yvonne.
Absolutely perfect.
Beautiful.
I am so pleased for you, my friend.
You never forget when they are born and that first time you get to hold them and look at them, and never forget it.
Oh my gosh, when my daughter was born, I didn't see her for 3 months. There was so many people wanting to hold her because we didn't have any girls in the family. Holy cow.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody wanted to see that baby. She turned out to be a good little girl, too. So very, very pleased.
Yep. She is a sweet lady.
She is very sweet. Hard working. Of course,
But
when
you
you're that
had such a good mother, and then that taught you how to be a wonderful mother.
right.
And now she's a wonderful mother. So,
Yeah.
Well, Yvonne, prayers for your surgery.
yes, definitely.
It goes well, and you have a long time of being able to hold that little baby.
Yeah, that's right. Yvonne, did you tell us or do you want to tell us what kind of surgery you're having? Oh, guess what, guys?
What?
I was going to go to the casino this weekend, but I changed my mind because I am going on a fishing trip.
Well, can't beat that.
I know. I got to talk to Angel. That would have been gone. I think if they got I got to find out for sure, but May the 13th.
That's my daughter's birthday.
I think I don't know. I think that's a whole week. I don't know. I don't know when it is. But they called me last night, and my ex-husband said, I'm going to try to get it scheduled for the 13th if you're up to it, and if not, we'll do it on the 20th. I said, whenever you can get rooms is good for me.
May the 13th is Michelle's birthday.
What day of the week is it?
It's on a Monday.
Monday. Oh, okay. So Angel will have to cover that whole week, or somebody will. As soon as
Well,
I find out what day it is,
if Angel can't do it all, we can split it up.
you'll split it out.
I'll take a day. I mean, I don't think anybody would want more than a day of me. But we can let other people come up and kind of run the thing. Jack Goldman, good morning.
3 weeks from now, Ida.
Yeah, we're gonna. Holy cow! Yeah, Charles, you can go back to bed for an hour. No, you
I think
can't.
Ida she's been on for going on 24 hours now. She's just going.
Good morning, Charles. Good morning, Steve LaPointe.
Yeah, Charles, you slept in. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, what's the deal here?
Yeah, your clock's broke. It's 7:30. It might be 7:30 where he's at.
That's true. That is so true. Uh-oh. Shirt time.
Go put a shirt on, Ida, please.
She sure is picky this morning. She keeps changing her shirt. She must not like the last one and the last one.
That shade of navy blue just isn't right.
Actually, the shirts I'm putting on are navy.
Sometimes my comments are just wrong, Ida.
That shade of blue just isn't a good morning color, is it?
It's not a wake and bake color.
No. I've heard about it.
Kane, I've never heard of such a thing.
I've heard it was coin week this week, but I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do to celebrate it. Old Bell.
Old Bell is great.
See you later.
We'll get Ida to color you up here in a minute. She's putting clothes on.
Okay, here we go. I'm back.
Old Bell needs some attention, Ida.
Okay, well, I see that. We need to get you. Whoops. I'm trying to chase you down. Hang on.
But now she's not sticking around.
Charles.
Gonna do a flyby.
Silver Spurs, you're in Breckenridge. How's the skiing been out there this year?
Oh, Steve, I'm sorry because that really works for my David. It worked for him immediately. And I have a friend who drinks pickle juice for cramps. So who knows? But that's what my David does, and it helps him.
Old Bell, you're in Hawaii?
Well, there's 28 watching and only 16 likes. Come on, you guys. It's free. It's easy. And it makes Ida happy.
Well,
we want to keep her happy.
The one thing it really does is that she has a good number of likes compared to the number of people that watch. It pushes the algorithm so that more people will see it in their feed.
Yeah. Good morning, Frostbite.
Frostbite, good morning.
You know, I've decided that David must have me figured out because I wasn't the happiest person in the world with him yesterday. And then I get home and he says, "Hey, how about us go get what's her name and let's go out and eat tonight?" Oh, you know, I can't be mad when he does that. So,
good morning, me.
Charles, I did check the tracking. It should be here by Friday at midnight. So Saturday morning is when I'm expecting it. Bet it might be here on Friday.
However, I could buy one of those $35 steaks at showing.
Good morning.
Morning, Frosty.
Frosty.
Huh?
How are y'all doing?
We're all good. How are you?
I've got like 30 minutes before my next meeting, so I'm good.
Good, because you're running late.
It's almost like being on vacation, isn't it?
Oh, good grief. Yeah. Yesterday was 17 hours. The day before was 16 and a half. So I'm wiped out. I'm tired.
Well, I can't imagine mine.
What exactly do you do, Frosty?
During the month of April, I test hospitals' electronic records.
Oh, okay.
So I have 71 hospitals across the globe. So
wow.
Europe and Asia, as well as the United States.
Right.
I don't suppose you do UT, do you?
No, these are
You're so far behind on their records.
no, I don't look at anybody. Plus, if I happened to know I don't look at records themselves. I do the medical system itself.
Good morning, James Schultz.
I didn't hear that. Say that again.
Me or Ida?
Thank you, Charles.
She said something. She was walking away.
Yeah.
She's more intent on putting shirts on today than anything.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's up and down.
I just want to know how she keeps losing them.
You'd think by the time you had 100 shirts on, you'd be warm, wouldn't you?
Yeah, exactly. I can't see chat. My chat feature's not working. So if y'all are saying hi to me, hi.
A number of people did.
Well, hi to the number of people.
Or you just ditto back at you. Well, Frosty, we lost you.
We did.
That half-hour meeting came up real fast.
He'll be back, maybe.
And pretty much every place I ever worked would have a month a year kind of like that, but maybe not so bad.
Tequila.
Frosty, I don't have the power to bring you up, or I would, but Ida will be dressed here momentarily. We'll get her to take care of you.
Yep. She'll be right back.
I hear the machine.
Yep.
Okay, what did I miss?
Frosty got kicked out.
Victoria.
I didn't do it.
There you go. Now you're back.
Welcome.
Oh,
I actually did. Yes, that's nuts. It's the channel's exploding.
uh-oh. Hang on, my machine went crazy.
Yeah, in the last week, I've gained 1,000 subs, almost actually 1,100 subs.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, channel's exploding. I can count for some of it, but I can't account for all of it. I'm not quite sure exactly what's happening, but it's fun.
Well, yeah.
You may get some downward shifts on that too, because when people sign up like that, if they don't leave comments, they tend not to stick.
Yeah, I'm expecting a reality check here pretty quick. I think what happened was, I think it's kind of twofold. I put out the video where I was like, "Hey, here's about the channel," and it got like 4,000 views, and tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of people signed up. Like 700 people from that video. It was crazy. But a lot of it was probably just clicking subscribe and passing type thing, because the video itself didn't do great as far as watch time. So it's a really good video. It's just they didn't watch it all the way through. So they probably clicked it because it's like, oh, this sounds interesting. And then they clicked it and left. So I'm expecting a big reality check here in a week or two when YouTube does their review.
I mean, I thought my channel was doing good. I've added like 28 people in the last month, but I had one or two a day, and they do leave comments, so they will stick.
Yeah, it's been nuts. I can't explain it. It's crazy. So
I should make shorts, huh?
yeah, I think honestly, I think a lot of it's coming from my short form when I do the short form streaming. I think a lot of it's coming from there.
Oh, that's where all my growth is coming from.
Yeah, I think a lot of it's coming from there because I think that's where it's happening. It just was delayed for a little while, and then all of a sudden now it's just boom, boom, boom. So, because yeah, I just broke 3,000 subs.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So when you do shorts, you just make a short video. Is that all it is?
Under a minute.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're doing it on your phone, don't have your phone turned to the side, or it won't go in shorts.
Yeah, because it has to be 1080 by 1900 or something like that in order for it to be in the right format. So,
Good morning, 949.
The one that I did for the Buffalo Nickel, this last short, they got like 1.6 thousand views. It's not very many views, but it's had over 100 subscribers. So that little short took off too. So it's been cool. I don't understand it, but it's been cool.
Well, it's okay if you don't understand it. We don't care. As long as you get what you want in the results.
Yeah, and he does good, informative videos, so that's great.
Well, thank you.
Do you guys know who, wait a minute, Blaine, not Blaine. Is it Blaine?
I
Bryant?
believe it was.
Bryant. I don't know. Blaine. I don't know. Anyway, he was on live Q&A, and his stream is Island something. Island, what is it, Victoria?
You know, Island Times.
Yeah, Island Time Coins, maybe?
Might be.
Very good.
That Ida likes him because he's all about pennies. Yeah, Island Time Coins.
Blaine?
Does he have a segment that says Ask Paula?
No, but he was on the question and answer Q&A.
Just being facetious with Ida. I'm just playing with Ida.
But Joe McBride said his name is Blaine Newprit.
Yeah.
You know, Ida needs to do a series of shorts where it's like Ask Paula, and it's like, is this an error? You know, should get thousands of views because people would be like, I got one like that.
Or a short says, do you get this one slabbed, Paula? Should I send this in to get it slabbed?
Every video just ends with a giant no.
Yeah.
Or it ends with emotional damage.
Papa York, good morning.
Good morning, Papa York.
Morning, Papa York. Hey, what's going on, Joe?
I gotta put my shirts. I gotta restart my thing here.
So, Ida, I'm going to create you. I have an idea for a short. I'm going to create it to you and send it to you.
Uh-oh.
It's going to be you saying, hey, Paula, is this penny an error? And then it's going to come back and it's going to say no. And then it's going to have that thing that's come back and goes, emotional damage.
Environmental damage.
Oh, that'd be even funnier.
Yeah, well, that.
Now that Rockzilla's got it right there.
What I should do is
do a short. Paul is explaining the Prince Albert.
Good morning, Rockzilla.
Yeah, no.
Well, I must be the only one. Paula said, yes, if it was me, I would send that one to get it graded. She did tell me that on a coin. A coin she sold to me.
That's why she told you to get it graded.
No, she sold it to me through Ken Peavy. But what it was is Ken had verified markers and everything. It was, real. It wasn't fake. But she'd put it on someplace for sale, and people were telling her that it was, fake. So she took it back down and then just had Ken sell it. And so then I was talking to her, and she was doing a live stream from her backyard. It's been several years ago now. And I asked her about it. I said, well, should I send this in to get it graded? She said, yes, if for no other reason than to prove it's not fake.
I remember that live stream from her backyard.
Yeah, she used to do that.
What I have with Paula is tubes of things that say wannabe varieties, wannabe.
Yeah.
Because I don't seem to be able to find anything. Well, wait, I did find a floating roof.
Charles.
Yeah, Charles, I wasn't dreaming. It's actually 1856 $50, seated $50, and it's got a recut date on it.
Oh yeah, see something like that definitely. again, if you know what you have, it's a different story. Um, there's a lot of people that they just want to send everything in. Hey, what's going on, me? I am a bad influence, and you're a wingnut.
Well, the other thing with Frosty is the fact that when do you guys know who? If you guys knew Ken Peavy, you would understand this. Frosty, I love you, but sometimes you go into such details. It's like eating soup with a fork.
Oh, I know. I'm very aware.
But you are, if you want the details on something, Frosty's your man because he is awesome.
I'm trying to be better at providing generic details, like in shorts. I'm trying to get better at putting out information. Then if somebody wants it, I'm trying to like link back to videos where I've actually gone through it. Um, but yeah, I'm long-winded. Always have been.
Well,
That's
no,
awesome, me.
I'm not complaining though, Frosty, because sometimes that's what you want.
Yeah.
Sometimes you want those kind of details. I'm just saying that Ken Peavy, I loved Ken Peavy to death. I loved his videos. I still go back sometimes. But you just remind me of him, and that should be one heck of a compliment.
Oh, it is. It is.
I liked Ken Peavy. He was awesome.
I remember
Hmm.
Paula saying she would look at her phone and like, oh, do I answer this? Do I have do I have 4 hours right now? So, but yeah, I went back and I watched a lot of Ken Peavy stuff and learned. But again, I mean, I've got Paul as a mentor and Amanda as a mentor and uh, Shannon and all of them were, mentored by Ken. So
Hmm.
it's no wonder that I have that same general look on things. So,
That
but
may be the problem that I have, Frosty, because Ken never did anything like that. The only thing Ken ever said to me was, "Hey, Ida, if you're looking for your glasses, I think I can help you out." And that's because I had one on my head, one on my shirt, one on my eyes. And that's really the only thing he said to me like that. He didn't say anything about going.
no, I've been really blessed in the hobby. I've had a lot of people come along and mentor me, but they know that I'm really serious about learning and teaching, and so I've been honored to have some really great mentors in this hobby so far. Oh, I got a question for you. Who can you guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Who has the initials CS that lives in Arizona? Somebody sent me a package and they were like, I heard you like ships. And they sent me a coin that is like 2.5 inches in diameter. That's 925 silver. It's amazing. It's 100-year memorial anniversary. Steve, is that you? Oh, dude, thank you. I did a video. You're going to see that. I made a really awesome short on it. It's going to be released later today. Dude, you're a stud. Thank you. That thing is cool as hell. Thank you, Steve.
I know who SC is.
Who's oh that no Steve was saying me as in me, not me as in him.
Oh,
Who's SC?
Hey, Frosty.
Yeah,
Since you go into such detail with things, can you explain right now to Ida the birds and the bees in detail?
absolutely. If you get too close to a bing, just like ex-wife, it'll sting you. Does that help?
That helps. Maybe she'll figure that one out.
Okay, now wait a minute. What are you? I heard the end of that. What are you explaining to me?
I said Frosty, since he loves to go in such detail when he explains things, he's going to talk to you in depth right now about the birds and the bees.
Oh no, he is not.
You'll never look at Prince Albert the same.
That is not happening.
Every time she hears that word now, she's like, I know what that is now, and I don't really care to know it.
Yeah, it's this little can I have in the house. I'm gonna bring it in here and show y'all one day what the true meaning of it is.
What we should do is have the little stuff can that's Prince Albert, and you open the lid, and the little guy jumps out.
Actually, it's full of
The
notes.
tiny bald man can jump out of the Prince Albert can.
Yeah.
It's full of notes that
It's
I
just-
wrote to my stepfather, and he wrote notes back to me.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
So, and he's been gone a long time before
He
David and
left the notes in the Prince Albert can?
No, well, no, that's just what I put them in. He would leave me notes like, "Do you want me to take you to school in the morning? Let me know early." Or he said, let's see, what else did he say? Stuff like, I don't know. Tell your mom this, or I don't know, whatever. It was just very cool to have those notes now that I can go back and look at them.
Yeah.
Good morning, Ray.
Good morning.
Good morning, Ringmaster Ray.
Hey, Ray, I got a question for you.
What's that?
You know that big silver commemorative 100-year anniversary ship?
Yes.
Who bought that from you?
Good question. I'd have to look it up.
Because I think they sent it to me.
Aw, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, it was cool as hell.
Let's
But I don't
see.
know who CS is.
Hold on just a moment.
Hey, Frosty, that reminds me. You know the stamp book I sent you?
Uh-huh.
Were there any pages missing in that?
I wouldn't know.
Okay.
Just the ones that weren't there.
Oh, I know what. Let's see. That was sold on the for St. Jude's. So I don't have that information. I gave it to St. Jude's and we auctioned it off.
We can look on the spreadsheet of St. Jude's and see who won the auction.
I'll look and see.
Yeah.
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 Anyway,
Sure.
whoever sent that to me, you're awesome. That's a really cool ship. We're extremely grateful for that. So thank you so much.
Ships are one of the things I appreciate on coins.
I love ships. Oh, I mean, being in the Navy was my thing, but it's
Ships
really,
and horses are what I really like on coins.
what is it?
Ships and horses.
I haven't seen too many really cool horses coins, but I haven't really looked that closely. But yeah, there's it could be coin silver. I don't know. All the message just said, and it gave a 4-letter first name, I'm assuming, and it said, "I heard you like ships," and that's all that it said. Nothing else. So could be, but this was absolutely awesome.
That is neat though. And it's got the USS, I mean, not the USS, the SS Great Britain on it.
Yes, it does, and it's a
Yeah.
gorgeous sailing vessel.
Yeah.
So I'll put that short out later today. It's really cool. I took a lot of time on this short, so you guys should see some amazing quality on this one. It turned out good.
Frosty, seeing as how you're a Navy guy, I got a little riddle for you.
Okay.
When a ship says HMS on it, the side of it, what does it stand for?
Her Majesty's ship,
Or His Majesty's ship,
or His
as
Majesty.
it is now.
Yeah.
When a ship says USS on it,
United States ship.
when it says TMB, what does it mean on it? It's the Italian.
Much boat.
That's on my boat.
That's my boat. I was like,
In the boat.
I know it's coming, but I got no idea. That's funny.
Well, I tell you what, I can't turn y'all loose for a minute, can I?
Yes.
Just for you can, but
Yeah.
you may never gain control back.
That's what I'm afraid of. And see, we've been here since what? A little after 5?
About 5:23
Yeah, you went early this morning.
Central Time.
It's all Victoria's fault.
Yeah, it was my fault.
Yeah. Victoria's pushing buttons.
I didn't push any buttons.
I gotta get my buttons over here.
That works in the button factory.
I have a question for y'all. If someone donates something to St. Jude's or whoever, and they want a receipt for 3 times more than what they donated is worth, what do you do?
Tell them to go to hell.
No.
Tell them they get a receipt from St. Jude. That's what they get.
Well, they don't do that though. Some of these people just give it to me, and I have to put it in for the auction. But
if you know what it's sold for at auction, that's what you send them the receipt for.
well, no, it hasn't. This for New Year this year.
You don't get credit for what it sold for. You get credit for the actual value.
Mm-hmm.
And you
Well,
have to declare both when you do it.
okay.
Or otherwise, it's called fraud.
That's exactly right.
So
And
you ain't going there.
yep.
I donated a vehicle once, and because it was so old, they actually added money to my account. That was actually a pretty cool vehicle. It was a 1988 Toyota Corolla. I traded a lawnmower for it and drove the car for 2 years before I donated it.
That's awesome.
That's a
Now
good
you have
thing.
to just ride a lawnmower to work.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, it's just gonna be what yeah, the actual sell prices, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, I get emails every month from St. Jude and Wounded Warriors and the Fisher House and the Gifting Tree and Angel Ministries. Oh yeah. Once
I
you
like the
donate,
notepads that you get from St. Jude's.
once you can donate from their site, it's over. But
I
you want
like
to
the
hear something
stickers for
funny?
mailing.
I also get St. Jude emails from Silver Keys and from Ida because they donated in my name once. And so
Hi, you're the one that called Sterling on my number.
it's so funny because they're like, who's Silver Keys? And it's funny. But yeah, it's hilarious. Hey folks, I'm being beckoned into a meeting. I gotta bail.
Have a blessed day, Frosty.
It's
Yeah,
about time we saw you.
all right, I appreciate you guys. We'll see you later.
Hi, Frosty.
I just putting her shirts on again.
Well,
So Ray, you got something you're gonna show us today?
She keep taking. If she'd stop taking her clothes off, then she'd be able to keep her shirt on. I knew if she was listening, she'd probably whack me through the screen.
I mean, that's such a setup right there. I'm so tempted, but I'm gonna be good.
She's gonna get back and go, what?
If Miss Ida wasn't as innocent as she is.
Exactly. We'll see how it goes.
Okay, what I miss?
Oh, a whole lot.
Matt.
You missed a whole lot.
Matt, good morning. I agree with you. Silver Keys does a nice job on her streams.
Is Daryl USA in here?
Exactly. Who were you asking for, Ida?
Daryl USA.
Have not seen Daryl today.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I've seen his other brother Daryl and his other brother Daryl.
Well, if
That's one of my favorite TV lines ever.
if anybody knows how to text him or something, would you please text him and tell him to get a hold of me today? Please.
I don't have contact information for Daryl.
Okay. Well, somebody's gonna have it.
Somebody may, yes, absolutely. But I don't think Daryl ever won anything from me. Or I would have that information.
RMR.
What's that?
Is Silver Key still struggling with her back?
Yeah. So I mean, we're still running her streams until she can get back on her feet. But
Yeah. Bless her heart.
yeah.
Now, did she have to have surgery or?
Not yet.
She might before it's over, though.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I think I've heard.
So right now it's, physical therapy. It's, just trying to get her back on her, her feet. I think she's going to get her little turtle shell off hopefully soon. They keep extending it because the vertebrae is not healing the way it should be.
Oh, man. I have so much sympathy for her.
Ida, Steve LaPointe said that he will be at Joe Durbin's this evening.
Oh, Daryl will? Okay. I'll try to remember. If anybody's there, tell him to get a hold of me, please. So, anyway.
Good morning, Matt T.
Matt. Yes, she did take a fall.
Yeah, they had the snow and ice up there, and
thank you, Hi Ho Silver.
She had just really recovered from the COVIDs.
Oh.
And so I think it was like her second or third stream back. And they had built an awning on the sidewalk to keep the ice from developing on the sidewalk. And they had that completed. But when she stepped off of that, she fell in. That was it. So, yeah, she had it rough this year. This has not been a fun year for her.
This has not been a fun year for a lot of people, I'm telling you.
I know.
It's been an extremely expensive year for the best of us. I mean, when it costs $150 to go to the grocery store and buy vegetables, and you don't eat that many vegetables. Well, that reminds me, I get to order my meat for the month today.
I'm just grateful we got food.
Absolutely.
Yep. As long as I've got
I tend to buy really good food.
As long as I've got a clean, warm place to sleep and plenty of food and people that love me, that's all I need in this world.
Yeah, I just taking her clothes
off.
I
got 2 out of 3, Victoria. That ain't so bad. I have a very comfortable home and I have lots of food. Chief, good morning.
You've got people that love you too.
Hey, Chief, what's up?
Well, I got people that love to hate me.
Oh, your daughter loves you.
Only that's an obligation.
Good morning, Chief.
This is an intermission time, guys.
Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen.
gee.
I just take a
Identity theft all by itself can hurt you financially, but have to hire a lawyer on top of that? Yuck. EMR, good morning. Hi Ho Silver, good morning.
Good morning, hi ho.
Chief, how's that physical therapy working out for you?
I don't like it because they're making me work.
I just a few weeks ago finished up 2 months of physical therapy, and I enjoyed going. Having them young girls twist my spine in 17 different
Yeah, that
directions.
feels good.
Sorry, I had to change to a jacket hoop. Takes a little longer. Whew, I'm already exhausted.
I can see why.
Well, when you start your workday at 4 o'clock in the morning,
Yep, and you got to get up and down every 3 minutes. That would wear me out.
It does wear me out. And then they want me to do the stand-up thing at the PT, and I'm going, no, anything but that. Oh, good morning, Chief.
hey Charles, you were not in here, I believe, when we were talking about the pour that I have displayed right now. But we might need to talk about having you make a mold of DJT.
Yeah, my husband just came in a minute ago, Sterling, and said, "Is that Trump?" I said, "Yep." He said, "Will he pour me one?" I said, "Well, we'll see. He can get a mold."
I got to get them. Well, actually, I'll have to get a furnace too, because that thing, it's almost 4 ounces.
Right. Yep. Yep.
And I can't liquefy 4 ounces with my MAP gas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sterling, I have one like that it's not made out of silver. I think it's made out of nickel. I'm not sure. But it's like 4 inches tall.
This one's about 1.5 inches tall.
Yeah.
And it's almost 4 ounces. Yours would probably be a freaking kilo.
Oh man, what you do to your foot?
Oh, I did have a conversation with Ida, other than the mystery call that came at 9:30 last night.
Yeah, no, I still don't get that one.
But one of the things that we talk is, I have a guy that has made the stamp for me for my channel rounds and a couple of other stamps. I sent him a request to give me an estimate for making a stamp for the best of the best. He's going to get back with me here sometime soon and let me know what it will cost. But if the cost isn't too high, maybe we can get a couple people to donate. But I think we might be able to get a stamp to make channel rounds for Miss Ida. And on top of that, Charles has made some molds for the best of the best bar too. He made one identical to the old one and one that's just a little bit different.
I got some molds too. I just got to go get them out of the fridge for you.
Out of the what?
Out of the refrigerator.
Why would they be in the refrigerator?
Well, I got some
Jello molds.
I got some Jello molds.
Guys.
Hey, there's nothing better than a good Jello mold.
I haven't had Jello in a long time. My grandmother used to make, I don't know what they call it. but it was like little pieces of Jello or Knox blocks with it had the whipped cream and some nuts in it, and it was kind of like green color.
Oh, yeah, my mom pistachio
Yeah,
Jello. My mom used to make that.
yeah, it was really good. And I don't know
My
if it had
my sister before she
peanut in it, like
my sister spent the last 4 or 5 years of her life living with me, and she used to make a Jello that she would put only half the water in, and the other half she would put ice cream in,
hmm.
vanilla ice cream, and that was really good. Oh my God! Just think of how bad that is for you.
Oh yeah. There's a specific name for it, but I can't remember it off the top of my head. It's a Jello type salad is what they call it, but it's actually had grapes in it too, I think.
Grapes and bananas and coconut,
Yeah, she
and
did
and usually put pecans in it too.
Yeah. It's like, was it not heavenly or it's something like that. Seafoam. Brett calls it. It's just seafoam.
Ambrosia.
Ambrosia, yeah. Joe's just calling it toxic waste.
Well, it kind of is.
Yeah.
But it sure is tasty.
It is. I haven't had that in many, many years.
Me, I don't know. It's kind of up to Ray, I think, at this point.
What's that? Yeah. It should be me or Ashes. I've got to text Ashes. Ashes is trying to get his hours in, so we're just letting him use that time to get his get his time in.
Well, I think he's referring to right now in this show.
What's that? Anyone sell? Oh, this Wednesday. Well, yeah, I can sell stuff.
Good morning, Lainey.
You want me to put you on big screen?
Well, I've already been in Hollywood several times.
Ha ha ha. You've been hanging around Frostbite too long.
No, I think we just are a little bit too much alike in that aspect. All right, let me switch some stuff over.
Not bad, it's great. Silver Spur.
I gotta buy something. I gotta buy something. All right, I do have some. There we go. I'm trying to find my sticker. What I had on that.
You know what? Your name is. There you go.
My name is what?
Your name's in the way.
Wow.
It's that's fine now. Or you can go over to our right. There you go. Perfect.
There you go. Let's see. What did I
I
have?
just realized he's wearing my hair.
Let's do a starting bid of 45 on this. It is very toned, but very attractively toned because it's around the edge.
Wow.
You got your golds, your blues.
There you go, trying to sell things that are cracked again.
Well, you got to look at the person selling it. It's a little cracked.
Oh yeah, I that's why I said that. You said that crack in that bell, guys. Yeah, better think about it.
I think I've had a few cracks in my head at times.
Certified by Numismatic Grading.
Start this one out at 45.
Charles, you are so fast. Charles, if ever you're looking for a file, I've got 500,000 plus files on different things I can.
Charles, that is fantastic. I like it.
How about a brilliant uncirculated?
I definitely like the way his hair does in this one.
Brilliant uncirculated 1924 peace
Wow.
doll. She's a beauty.
Mama's
There's
birth
a
year.
beauty. Wow.
We can start that one out at 50.
Hey, dropping to Mike. Good morning.
What's the black spot on it?
That's probably just a carbon spot.
Yeah. Dang, imagine if that just wasn't there.
That's in case you want to push a button.
It would
Remind
be,
you.
yeah, it would be very high MS if it wasn't for the carbon spot.
Yeah.
I should say.
Yeah, it's still nice.
Yeah.
That's
I got
my
a beautiful.
favorite for the peace dollar.
And then this is a 64 proof. And
Good
then this
morning,
one,
dropping the mic.
Yes, it would, Matt.
so I have this one up for 5 and this one up for 22. This is a 1950 S dime, mint state.
Okay, this is the last
And then
for this order, and then I have to start a new order. Okay.
we got a buffalo around here. We can start that out at 31.
Mhm.
Under the Indian's head, there's a mint mark. What mint was that?
I believe it's Asahi. Like that.
I just saw it in a flash. I couldn't look at it.
Wait. What does it say?
That
IH?
is Asahi.
Yeah.
Is that an IH?
Looks like it, doesn't it?
I think that's an Ida Herring thingy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, buddy.
It's got
I
the
realize it's a buffalo, but there are people that make better buffaloes, and Asahi is one of them.
Yeah. Because this one's got the reverse proof, basically, is what that is.
Got the special initials on him.
If it has your initials on it, it belongs to you, Ida.
That's
Right.
right.
Here's a couple of things here. This is a bracelet, 925 silver. This is for one of my patients who is going through cancer treatment, and so I'm selling some of her stuff off for her. It weighs 25.8 grams. Starting bid is $40 on it. It is an 8-inch bracelet. It has the Mexico calendar on it. And there you go, Mexico 925.
Right.
Oh, nice.
And it's a pretty hefty little
Good
bracelet.
morning, Laney. I missed you.
Dropping the mic exactly. I like those little Aztec calendars.
Guys, I'm still taking donations for St. Jude's for next year. So anything you want to send in, I would appreciate.
And then we got some sterling earrings. This one is 7.6 grams, 925. Starting bid 20 on these.
What are they, little hoops?
Little snap hoops with the little green stones in them. That one's 20. We have a jade silver ring, 925.
Good job, me.
Me, let me know how that works out.
So that's a starting bid of 30.
That is cool.
Yeah. It's a
Nice
size
work.
10. It's a size 10. And then I have
Yeah.
another little sterling ring here with a little kind of bluish stone like wave. That one's 15.
What size is it?
This one is 7.5.
That's a blue one.
Yep.
Hey, Papa, send me an email. Let me know how you're making your RSO.
These are 13
There's so many
grand
different ways.
sterling
I'm curious.
hoop earrings here. This is starting bid of 25. And then I have a Morgan. It is in a bezel. Looks like it was part of a watch fob or key fob. 1882 in the bezel. This one I've got listed. It's 1882 Philly. Starting bid 32. I mean, it's worth that just in the Morgan itself. So I can't get Morgans less than $32. Even Kohl's. She kind of looks like a lot of people have said, and it does, like she's wearing the glasses, like from the
Wire
Beatles.
lens.
Well, like the Beatles.
Oh, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Thank you. Hi, hello.
So,
And
but that's all I had. What's that?
I said it's real. I mean,
Oh yeah, it's a real
real
Morgan.
Morgan.
Yeah, it's a real Morgan in the bezel. And I mean, you could probably just cut this little link off, and you could wear it if you wanted to wear it.
How much?
That one is 32.
I lost. No, there it is. Came back. You ought to try to type something in chat, and I lose my chat.
Well, I lost my mind. You lost your chat.
I never had a mind to lose. Are you kidding?
Probably true for me too. All right, well, guys, I've got to get to work. I got work already texting me because they're freaking out.
Uh-oh.
They're supposed to be there for a while, so
Well, you have a great day, I hope.
yep. So I hope so too. I hope everything works out for you guys. And tonight will either be me or Ashes running it, and maybe Keys. I don't know yet. So we'll be just keep an eye out for the late show tonight. So, and we'll get back to you on that then.
Okay.
All right. Love you guys. Have a great day.
You have a great day.
Have a blessed day, Ray.
You too.
Oh, Charles, I went to send a message to Steve Lapointe, and I lost my chat. And no big deal. It's back now.
Yeah, I haven't seen John Shank for a while.
I think it's been about a week.
Yeah.
Angie, he did talk about having a surgery scheduled. Yes.
Yep. I can't remember what it was. Was it a stent or something?
I think it was a stint.
That's what I was thinking.
He's been here since then.
But he hasn't been in for several days anywhere.
Are y'all sure?
Pretty sure. I haven't saw him at Joe Durbin's, and I haven't seen him in here. Or at Angels. Saw Jim, but not John.
Okay.
Dan said he thinks he saw him last night.
Okay. Good morning, Dan. I missed you. Miss saying good morning to you.
Dan?
Hey, good morning, Dan. I don't think I noticed you before this comment either.
I was looking something up and missed a few people coming in.
He said he was having it. I'm not seeing.
Steve LaPointe says he hadn't seen him either.
You know, it's almost time for Raven's show in is it Norman? Maybe Norman, Oklahoma. I'm not sure exactly when it is. You know, you guys can always go to coinzip.com to find out what shows are around.
You can even pick your states and stuff.
Jim told Ravenhawk that his granddaughter had just passed away. Oh, Angie. Jim Shank? Jim who? I mean,
probably Jim Shank. We were just talking about him. Good morning, Big Silver Bullion.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yes, it is.
Orda. Good morning, brother.
My goodness.
I couldn't imagine.
Yeah, I lost a grandson a few years back. It was horrible. My son's oldest son.
That is so sad.
Yeah. He was 16.
Oh.
And, you know,
He
did it himself.
Was
Stood in front of a train.
Was he on a motorcycle?
No, he stood in front of a train.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was awful.
Oh man. Oh man. Okay, put your shirt on.
Another shirt. Got the wrong
Are
color.
you warm yet, Ida? You'd think being down there in Texas that she'd be warm all the time.
She just can't figure out what color she wants to wear.
Navy blue, you know, it's got all kinds of different shades to it. I swear to God, I can't tell the difference between navy blue and black.
I can tell the difference if I see it real life.
And maybe if I have the two right next to each other.
Yeah.
But I mean, if there's just one piece of clothing and it's navy blue or black, I couldn't tell you.
I could if it was in real life. Now on pictures, I can't.
Well, Angie, that's probably it, is when you are totally lost like that. I mean, you go through the motions that you're used to going through.
Okay.
No, Order, I did not. Silver Dragons poured that for me about 5 years ago.
Well, if you get a good mold for that, I want one, Sterling.
Well, Charles already sent me a picture of
Okay.
one very similar.
All righty.
And
Yeah, you have to.
I'll have him make it smaller so that it won't take so many out. You know, get something that's under 2 ounces.
Right. That'd be great.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Silver Spur, another shot.
Or he actually poured that on one of his lives. Remember when he did the pour parties? That was
No,
poured live on screen.
Angie, I don't think that they are. I think they said they weren't. Didn't they, Ida? Jim and John
Correct.
Stink?
They are not related.
Yeah.
that they are not.
Yeah. I don't think so.
They've been asked that more than once in here.
Yeah. I don't believe they are. Big silver bullion. No, I don't think they are. I must have my machine on go fast. It's sure it's going
Bradley
fast.
Height's been pouring live on his channel some.
He has been.
Yep.
I want to know in here if anybody does magnet fishing that's in the coin community.
Venture?
Venture does?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's what all of his videos are about.
I don't
He's
know
invited you to come up to Michigan to go with him.
I'm going to have to talk to him. I want to see.
Except for, didn't he just have a surgery last week too? Or is it coming? He's having his shoulder operated on.
That is so painful. Anything with shoulder I have heard is just excruciating.
He's got a rotator cuff issue. I remember him saying that.
My goodness. Yeah, I've heard that people, even the therapy that they do on it's supposed to be really painful. I don't know. I think this year has been horrible for all of us, really. Well, most of us, surgeries and keys, you know.
Well, it's just the cost of everything that's killing me this year. Last year I was able to spend $400 or $500 a month on buying precious metals.
Wow.
I'm lucky if I could buy an ounce a month now. But then not having a job is part of that.
So you're not working now?
I haven't been working since October.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, that would make a huge difference.
I mean, the money that I made from working was basically just fun money.
Yeah.
But I had fun with it.
Right, right. I definitely spent too much money the last few weeks.
But you got that pretty dime.
I did. That is awesome. I also got a 1/10 ounce with an elephant on it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I like that.
Is it generic or is it an Indian coin?
It's gold.
Well, I realize that, but
Yeah, I think it's African,
okay.
Yeah.
One of the Somali.
Yeah, yeah, yep. I
Those are
believe.
nice.
Yeah, I like it. But I've told my husband from now on he can't be in here if I'm at an auction because he really,
He wants to buy the expensive stuff.
well, he keeps, egging me on. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll be like saying, I'm not going any higher. And he'll be like, go $10 more. Don't let him take it away from you. You know? So I go $10 more or $5 more or whatever it may be. And end up
Auctions are
spending.
hard for me because I'm a cheap son of a bitch.
I probably would be if he wasn't here egging me on half the time. Okay, Charles, I won't tell her about the elephant.
Uh-oh.
Just don't let her look at the AppMix site.
Hmm.
What
I've
are
got
you,
a couple of silver ones that are, 1 ounce.
Those are
Actually,
nice looking coins too.
yeah, I like the
what are y'all
elephant on
doing
the
now?
coin.
What are y'all doing now?
Talking about
Spending
elephant.
your money on silver and gold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, back 2 or 3 years ago, I bought a couple of them with elephants and 2 or 3 with the gorilla, silverback gorillas. And a few of those, which of course they've got a premium on them, so you pay up.
Puppy York, I got it. Thank you. I'll respond to you later.
All right. Got this shirt all screwed up here.
I just kind of want to compare your method to the one that I use. It's really, just curiosity. But personally, I probably use more RSO than anything. I put it in gel caps and just eat it.
Yeah. I haven't went out to eat in the last 3 years, but in the last few months, we've definitely cut out a lot of that. Prices have went too high.
The last time I ate out, I think was December 6th. And I even had a beer that day.
Oh my. Whose birthday was it?
I was sitting here getting ready to fix dinner and I got a telephone call.
Okay,
And
what?
the store that I had worked at, I found out on December 6th that they went out of business. So I went out to celebrate.
I see. I knew there had to be a reason you remembered the exact date.
Oh, absolutely. Well, I've never been one to go out to eat much. I don't like the things that they use in restaurant kitchens to prepare food.
Yeah.
It's not particularly healthy. All of the seed oils and stuff like that they use.
Yeah, I have to agree with you there.
So
All right.
eating out is something that I remember when I do it. There's a couple of barbecue restaurants that I'll go to. There's a wild game restaurant that I'll go to, but they don't use any seed oils. There's other things that they just don't have on their menus that places I can go into and I can get a steak and it will just be cooked like a steak.
Right.
Well, Steve, I might be very blessed, but I'm definitely less fortunate than somebody. Like Elon Musk or.
Yeah, right.
Oh, alligator is so good, Charles. I don't blame you.
I've never ate alligator. I've had the opportunity, it didn't take it, so
It's tasty.
should have took it, I guess, huh? Papa York, his crap is for sale. Good morning, OSO. Mm.
Alligator tastes a lot like chicken to me.
It's more like fish.
Fish? No. Yeah. Katita, good morning. No, I would not like it if it tasted like fish. Tastes like frog legs. Frog legs taste like fish. Yeah, the texture's different.
Frog legs taste like chicken.
Yeah, they do.
They do.
Maybe
But
the
fish
person
tastes like fish.
cooked the ones I tried, I did not like them. So maybe it was the way they cooked it.
Well, eating frog legs is kind of like eating chicken wings. They're
You never
tasty,
tried
but
turtle?
there's not enough there to be. You have to eat so many of them.
I don't like duck. Duck is too greasy.
I really like duck, but they're so pretty.
Yeah,
I
you
had
gotta
octopus.
catch you eating those ducks.
I had octopus one time. Put a chunk of it in my mouth and chewed on it and chewed on it and chewed on it, and it wouldn't go away.
Well, I guess that wasn't the ideal thing for you then.
No, it wasn't. I mean, that's probably been 60 years since I tried it, and I have no desire to try it again.
I used to go frog gigging and catch a lot of frogs. But my grandfather, he would clean them and my grandma would cook them, but I never liked them. So maybe it's just in my head and I wasn't really grown up yet. So
Probably the thought of them.
yeah, I helped catch them, gig them.
But I have actually tried fish, lobster, shrimp, cooked many different ways, and I just don't like it.
Do you like a jambalaya?
No.
Well, at least you're true in that aspect then.
I'm not crazy about fish either at all, Ida.
I would eat fish more than I do, but because of the toxic qualities of it, I only have fish once a week.
Yeah.
What's your favorite meat?
And frequently, at least half of the time, I'll have smelt, and smelt don't get toxic because they only live for a year.
What's your favorite meat, Sterling?
My favorite?
Yeah.
Biacolo hanger steak.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I got you.
But there is nothing like a hanger steak. And if you've never had one, you are missing out. And each animal only has one. But it's an internal muscle that works the diaphragm. It is as tender as a tenderloin, but it has the flavor of a ribeye.
I am quite sure I would like it then.
Steve, the farm that I get my meat from, he has bison, beef, and yak, and he crossbreeds them. I like them all, but the Biekalo it's a sweet meat.
Well, good luck on the truck, Papa York. Have a
Papa
great
York, have a blessed day, buddy. I'll email you later after I get a chance to read yours. Oh, Dan, time to have a crawfish boil. Go to a good crawfish boil. I might even eat a piece of corn out of it. One piece of corn in a year isn't going to kill you.
I guess peanut butter is not on your list.
Peanut butter is not on my. I don't eat any legumes. No beans, no peas.
Once in a great while, I'll eat some peanut butter, but not real often.
Why is that, Sterling?
It's got lectin in it, and lectin, the structure of lectin actually destroys the inner lining of your gut. It will give you leaky gut.
Very true. Peanut butter cookies, yummy. But what about?
All of this food that I'm not saying I don't like the taste of it. It's wonderful. It tastes like heaven. But it was killing me.
Well, if anybody wants to sell anything, y'all can come up. Peas out of a garden?
Peas? No, I won't eat them.
Big silver bullion, come up and sell.
Come on up, Orda.
Yeah,
when I first started making Medibles, peanut butter cookies were the first thing I went to because the peanut butter would cover up the taste of the RSO so well.
Well, I like the crunchy, Steve. I like to put peanut butter on bread and put them under the broiler and toast them. Oh my goodness, that's so good.
You ever put a little maple syrup in your peanut butter?
I don't like honey. That.
Oh my God, so good. Or a little
peanut butter and honey. Just a little honey.
Just a drop. Try it with maple syrup, Victoria.
I like honey on rolls, and I like it on the flour tortillas with butter. That's all I like honey on. Kind of weird, huh?
No.
I think I'm going to take my cane with me to the show. I think that would be easy walking.
Dan, I put my RSO, when I collect my RSO, I collect it into 3 ml syringes. And so that's usually what I use is a syringe.
Yeah, it probably will help you, Ida.
Yeah. Well, I use it around here, and it kind of takes the pressure off of my back.
Yeah.
So.
Then you've also got a defense weapon, too.
That's right. Y'all better watch out. Look out, Charles.
Back on the head.
That is right. Oh, anyway. So, I don't know. I'm so bad when we go to this restaurant that we're going to tonight. I always say I'm going to get a steak, and then we always wind up getting Mexican food. I really like the Mexican food.
Get the tenderloin.
See, now I don't like Mexican food. I don't know why, but I do.
Oh, I love it.
Just,
I love Mexican food,
I just don't.
with the exception of the refried beans. I can't.
I
It
like
just,
Cuban.
I mean, just the visualness of refried beans makes me think of diarrhea.
Thanks for the visual. But no, I like Puerto Rican food and Cuban food, but I don't like Mexican.
Like,
Silver Spurs, that's where I'm at, about 1,000 milligrams per batch. And my RSO isn't, it's probably around 33% because I make my RSO from rosin pucks.
Right, Charles?
You're welcome, Charles.
And Angie?
okay, I'll switch to a different order. I finished that one.
Lola, I'm trying really, really hard, but I want a photograph.
My coffee on my nose. What did Sterling say?
We don't want to repeat it.
No, you don't. You don't.
You don't
Okay.
need to hear it.
Scrape
Yeah.
that one then, okay.
Eh, you might find it more objectionable than Prince Albert.
I like Tex-Mex Mexican food.
Good morning, Lola Udi.
I did too, drop in, Mike, but I don't think we want to know what we
Nah,
missed.
you didn't miss anything at all.
And I really like what is the one that comes out sizzling? Fajitas. I love that.
Fajitas are good.
Problem I have with fajitas is that I can't you can't get just a little bit. They give you a huge plate of it. And I like the chicken better than I do the beef, but David doesn't. He likes the beef, so we can't split one.
Well, if I was to go to a Mexican restaurant, the fajitas would have to be what I would get because I eat the peppers, I eat the onions, I eat the garlic, and I eat the meat. I just wouldn't put it in the wraps.
Yeah. Yeah.
Angie, I just said that I agreed with you and somebody back there. I don't remember who else it was.
It was Charles.
Yeah, you and Charles. I was agreeing with you. That's how long my memory is, huh?
I love steak butter on fajitas or on quesadillas. Oh, yummy. Oh, yeah, that's good, Charles.
Oh, as long as Charles, the problem with the blooming onions is the breading. I
Good
can't.
morning, Bradley.
Bradley, good morning.
You got anything you want to sell? Come up and sell, Bradley.
Good night, Jack. It's a little bit hard to have blooming onion without the breading.
I know, but I do love a fried
And
onion.
fried chicken without fried chicken, you know?
Well, and the thing is if you went to a restaurant to have that, they're going to fry it in seed oil, and I won't eat the seed oil.
Yeah.
But I make fried onions every morning for breakfast. I've gotten to, today will be the first time when I make my home fries with no potatoes.
I love potatoes fried with onions and
peppers.
I don't even care if they're peppers. Just put onions in them. I'm happy.
Oh, I have a jalapeno and a sweet pepper in it.
Yeah, well, that would be good, but I like it just with onion also.
And fresh garlic.
Dropping to Mike, I agree with you. I like real onion rings.
Big silver bullion, I can say this.
Oh yeah, the ones that are made with the chopped up onions, they're
Come up and play.
Yeah.
Even when I could eat the breading, I
Big silver
didn't
bullion,
like that.
Bradley. You guys both come up and sell.
I would like to see some stuff for sale. I might even bid on a piece of generic silver. Today is payday. I was about to fix breakfast when I found out that Ida came on an hour early this morning. Now I'm starving to death. I've been fasting for 14 hours
Why?
because I do every day.
Oh,
Well, I usually only fast for about 12 to 13 hours, but
I mean, I can sleep in tomorrow.
at least for another hour.
usually y'all make me hungry talking about food, Angie, but not this morning.
Did
Not
your
hungry.
husband already bring you your breakfast?
No, he come in and asked me if I wanted something to eat, and I wasn't hungry. So he said when the show was over to let him know, and he'll push it. You know, he doesn't let me say no easily.
Bradley has a 1.5 gram of gold and PCGS holder asking 155 ship.
Victoria, what do you have like an average breakfast or is it different every day?
It's different usually every day, or kind of different, whatever. I try to get out of it as much as I can.
No wonders I couldn't find that. Duh.
Dan, I couldn't agree more. I actually, from my farmer, I will buy the pig fat and I render down my own lard. And then the little chunkies that are left over after I render it down are fantastic doggy treats.
I will probably have to go and buy Shelly breakfast this morning when she sees what's in here.
She won't like it.
She'll be going,
There's a lot of work to do today.
yeah. She works really hard anyway. But I got to get everything out of this shop that I've got going. And so next
Brother
week,
Rudy, that sounds tasty. I just can't eat it. I'm going to a Bible study potluck tonight. I'm really concerned about the potluck. If there'll actually be anything I can eat.
probably won't be.
It probably won't be.
Macaroni and cheese, green bean casserole,
Fried chicken with breading on it.
fried chicken, maybe pork chops, maybe ham,
Now the ham I could eat.
pinto beans,
Pork
corn,
chops I could eat as long as there's no breading on them.
mashed potatoes.
Yeah, but Charles, if I showed up with a ribeye, that just wouldn't be right.
So if anybody's interested in what we have on the screen, Bradley has a 1.5 gram of gold and a PCGS holder asking 155 shipped.
And a 1932 D quarter asking 80 shipped.
A 1932 D quarter was asking 80 shipped. Okay.
Silver spurs, I don't avoid gluten to avoid gluten, but the things that I don't eat are the things that contain gluten, so I avoid it, but it's not to avoid the gluten so much. It's more the inflammatory proteins and lectin. Oh, absolutely, Angie. I've got a guy that lives a mile away from me that has yard chickens. I'm not sure what but it's not free range. They are just literally out in his yard and they eat insects and all kinds of stuff all day long. But I get eggs from him, and the yolks are just as orange as they can be. Oh, it's fantastic. I give him $5 and he'll give me 2 dozen eggs. Dropping the mic, yeah, that's anti-inflammatory diet. But in the year that I've been doing it, I've lost 80 pounds. My blood numbers are better than they were 40 years ago. And I get to eat a lot of awesome meat.
Okay. Another match on.
Sent you an email, Bradley.
What did you buy? The gold?
No, I'm asking questions. May, you never know. But we'll have to see.
Oh, nice opal pendant. I like opals. They are pretty.
Yeah. I like opals and mother of pearl both. I'm being noisy.
Is that you?
Yeah, that's me.
What are you doing?
I've got medicine all in a plastic bag and I just
Oh,
was wrapping it back up.
but you were opening something good to eat, like a donut or
No,
something.
no, I don't eat donuts anymore.
Eric, you really missed it. Ida came on at like 5:30 this morning.
Mm-hmm. Before
He was here pretty early. Eric was.
I can understand that, Charles. They are pretty, pretty stones.
wow.
My mom had an antique opal ring that I would have loved to have had, but just didn't work out that way.
Victoria, did you get that thing I sent you?
No, I haven't got a package yet with the clothes and stuff. No.
Send it out. I'm gonna have to talk to her about that. I don't know. I don't know. I think I have that machine turned up too, huh? Oh, Bradley. All right, let me see if I can do it. Okay,
He
got
just likes
signed up.
sending us on adventures, Ida.
He does, and he knows that I don't do this well.
You do pretty good whenever I send it to you in an email. a picture.
That's what he sent it, and I've got it right here. I wonder if I can. Let's see. I'm gonna. Oh,
Charles,
almost.
no hurry, brother.
Wait till y'all see this. Holy cow!
I mean, I've got a package coming from you in a few days. I'm gonna be spending time working with those.
Okay, let
But
me
when
see.
you get to it,
Uh,
it'll be absolutely fine. And Victoria wants one of those Trump heads.
look at this guy.
My husband wants one.
Look at that.
Oh yeah, I saw that on his channel, on his show, his live stream. It's pretty.
Isn't that amazing?
My camera's so slow on my side.
I'm gonna leave that up while I go and put a shirt on.
Good morning, AZ Coins.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
That is pretty. Lola, do you still go to the jewelry auctions at night with the jewelry nurse? I haven't been in so long. No, she just can't figure out which color she wants to wear today, Lola. He'd probably like it, Charles.
Charles, there is a way that we can do that. I can just get some of that glow in the dark GAC stuff and pour it over the pour afterwards.
I was spending too much money there, Lola, and I don't even wear jewelry that much, so I had to quit going for a while. I mean, I would buy it, and then it would sit here, and I would, when my granddaughter's birthdays would come up, I would give them the stuff to my granddaughters. So it kept me in birthday gifts.
There you go.
I have so much jewelry. Okay, back to us. I did that one pretty well, didn't I, guys?
I hear coins spinning.
I think that's the
Oh, that's
needle.
a sewing machine in the background.
Yeah,
That-
that's the sewing
Yeah,
machine.
I knew that. It did sound like a coin, though, didn't it? I thought she was flipping coins, going to tell us heads or tails.
I'm working. I'm gonna. Poor Shelley. This is her last day this week, and she's gonna have so much to do when she comes in, and she has to get it out before I let her go home today.
Well, you've worked half a day's work already.
I'm telling you, I'm exhausted. I hurt from getting up and down, up and down, up and down.
Charles, that cannabis leaf that I have has that on it. That thing will glow in the dark. Well, it'll glow under black light.
Yeah.
I actually have thread that glows in the dark that you can put on quilts and stuff.
Oh, wow, that's neat.
Yeah.
Is it real expensive to buy the thread like that?
Yeah, it's pretty expensive, about twice as much.
Yeah, I figured it would be.
Well, I don't know what a soccer jersey looks like. You just have to look in the catalog.
But do you really want glow in the dark thread on your quilt that you put over you when you're trying to go to sleep?
Children do, absolutely. Kids love it. Yeah, kids love it.
There you go, Lola. You can look at her catalog.
Ida, do you have the catalog in your About page?
I don't know.
It's in the
I
chat right now.
Yeah, I realize that,
Oh,
but I'm not going to sit down right now or just after the show and go through the catalog. But
well, I can send you a link in an email if you want me to.
either that or I can call Ida and bug her.
whatever you want to do. I'm
Up to
easily
you.
done.
She did tell me, she said, don't ask me to call you. Just call me. I'll drop everything and talk to you.
And I do.
And you do.
I'll drop everything to talk to any of you guys. I love y'all so much. That is a certain thing. And there are occasions I'll have to say, oh, I got to call you back if there's a customer in here. But most of the time, I don't have to. Okay, share time.
And then when you call her, she'll call you back in the middle of the night.
It's that magical call that doesn't show on her phone, but it does on yours.
Exactly. I mean, I was actually a little bit surprised when I saw that there was a call from Ida at 9:30 at night. I mean, I know that she's not a night owl.
Yeah.
Well, I think I'm going to have to go take care of my pets. Billy's down in the basement yelling at me. She wants breakfast.
Thought I heard somebody demanding something.
Yeah, it's about 3 hours late. She's not happy with me. I'll be back. I'm going to go take care of my animals for a minute.
All right.
Shelly's going to be saying ugly things when she comes in. I'm going to have to mute.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
have a good day, Lola. Hope everything goes well at the doctor.
I do. Be safe, my friend. What's wrong with you, Billy?
Says you're late with my breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
Let me know it. I'm not happy with him.
I just cannot I cannot decide if I want to have a steak tonight, Mexican food, or if I want to have comfort food.
So that's one you'll have to figure out, I think.
I know. I'll decide it, then when I get there, I'll change my mind again.
That's what I was going to say. Once you sit down and look at the menu, or you go in and sit down and you smell the food that they're cooking, then you'll make up your mind.
Mm-hmm. And they always bring chips and salsa out, which I love.
Yeah.
I know, chicken fried steak. Doesn't that sound good, Charles? And they make their own. You know, they bread them and everything themselves. My machine stopped.
Oh my. That's probably what you'll have now.
Maybe. I don't know.
Think about it all day.
Well, she'll be quiet for a few minutes now.
We heard her telling y'all about it, or him.
Oh yeah, she is as talkative a cat as I have ever had.
She was not happy with you this morning.
She's never happy. She hates all other animals. She doesn't like most people. She kind of tolerates me. But the only reason she tolerates me is because I buy her the food that I give her good tuna.
You're handing her the food.
Okay.
Silver Spurs, I can't do the breading.
Okay, I'm back.
You're just a busy beaver this morning.
I'm telling you, this is a busy day for me. I'll be ready to go home at noon.
I'll bet you have to go home and take a nap.
Victoria, you have an email.
I know. I just looked at it. Thank you, Bradley.
Oh, look what I just found.
What'd you find? Something good?
Hang on. I found, a bunch of Kennedys.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
19, let's see here. What do we got? Oh, that's not a Kennedy. That's a Benji.
Ooh.
Okay, this thing has in it.
Rocky Superstar, good morning.
Hi,
Good
Rocky.
morning,
How are you,
Rocky.
my friend? 1963 Benji. 1960. How'd that get in order? That's a 62. That's 63. Okay, that's a 62. Goes there. That's a 62. Oh, that must be backwards. I have a lot of Benjis. Rocky, what's going on, my friend? I got the shirt on.
Ronald, good morning.
How you feeling, Brad or Rocky? Had Bradley on my mind, didn't I? That's nice. Get to see your brother.
Hey, Rocky, starting later this year, I'm going to be making annual trips out to kind of in your neighborhood. Not really, up in the Tacoma area, but that's not too far from you.
Okay. Back again. Rocky, how you feeling?
Said he's ready to go back to work.
Yeah, he wants to. I don't know what the doctor says.
You're ready and want to go back to work. I hear you. Oh, back to the Benjis. There's a 59, 57, 54, 51. And then it starts with Kennedy's. 60,
Ooh.
65, 66, 67.
Some nice 90s and 40 percenters.
I got a whole box of those little suckers. I could take this. See if I can take this. Ah. Has anybody got a book going that they need Benji's for? Or Kennedy's?
No.
Absolutely. I have lots of spaces for Benjis and Kennedys.
Well, I didn't say if you had spaces. I said you need them for a book.
They had books on a coin crew last Sunday, that a Benji book, I think. No, it was a Kennedy book.
Kennedy, yeah.
Yeah, that was about half filled up.
I don't do books of coins.
I don't either.
I just want coins that have got silver in.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't even care what condition they're in.
I'm not really too crazy about 40%
1949
ones.
and 51. Let me look.
Well, I think the 40% ones are just fine because the amount of silver that's in them will be good for barter at that level.
Yeah.
And people, you know, and the thing is you know how much silver is there.
Yeah.
ATS, I have a 51D. I'll show you. Maybe. Okay, where's my camera? Here we go. 51D.
What year did they start making Benjis? Was 49 the first year of them?
I thought it was 48.
Yeah,
It could be. I don't know.
I think it's 48.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that 46 was Walker's because I have a sister that was born in 46, and I have
Don't have
a dollar's worth of coins for her.
It's not a okay. Oh, what that is. Let's see what this one is. Hold on. Are you doing just what do you call it, proofs, or are you doing any of them? No, that's a 63.
Eric, my favorite coins are before they put the likenesses of real people on them. When they put Lady Liberty and an eagle on coins, that's what I liked.
Yeah.
ATS, are you just doing any?
Gotcha, Ronald. Thank you.
Are you trying to make, are they all proofs, or what kind of binges are you doing? You need a 1952, not 51. All right, let me look at that. 54. No, sorry. Don't have that. Sorry. Your time.
Is it just me, or is anybody else curious about the logo that Ida is putting on these shirts? I mean, I know it won't mean anything to me, but
Yeah, I hadn't really thought about it. I know it's a local company, I think. So
it is a local company, so I know it won't mean anything to me, but it's still, you know.
well, you'll have to ask her when she comes back. Rocky, why is that quarter so much?
Here, Sterling.
You gonna show us?
People,
Nice. That's a good, clean logo. I like that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay, I'm back. Holy cow. Mm-hmm. Let me see here. Where'd y'all go? There you go.
Is that like a globe in the middle of a P?
I wish I could do something and to just stretch my back totally out. I need
You ever
to
hear of the
stretch.
rack?
Huh?
Have them put you on the rack and stretch you out.
I know that's what I need. They're being so gentle with me in PT because they don't want to mess anything up before my surgery. So it's like, holy cow, come on, guys.
Well, they definitely are going for a lot of money if they've got that air on them, Rocky.
Yeah.
I mean, every time I've done PT in my life, it's been painful, but painful in a good way because
Yeah.
it made whatever they were working on work better.
Right.
I want to get back on this thing. It's a elliptical walker that you sit down and move, and it works your your arms and your legs, and I really like that. It's hard.
A
I really like
recumbency bicycle?
a what?
A recumbency bicycle?
I don't know what that. I don't know.
It's got a seat. You sit down on your butt,
Uh-huh.
and it's got uh, for your pedals for your feet and your hands, and you run a fan.
No, no, it doesn't have that. You sit down and it has your it has things you push for your feet. You push them, you don't, and then you have your arms that work also. I don't know what it's called. It's like an elliptical walker to me, except you sit down and use it.
When I used to go to the gym, I liked the ellipticals.
Yeah. All right, let me get another shirt on.
Burn a lot of calories on those and work up a sweat easily.
That you do.
And it's easy on the knees.
All right, there. Rocky, why don't you come up? Yeah.
Well, Sterling, I guess my husband's not taking no for an answer this morning.
Your breakfast is coming in the door?
He just walked in and handed me a plate and walked out.
Enjoy, dear.
He takes care of me. He ain't gonna let me go without eating,
You enjoy it.
even when I try.
I think Rocky might be coming up. I don't know.
All right, come up, Rocky. I gotta hear your laugh.
It is unique, isn't it?
Yep, I
I
like
don't think I've ever heard anybody laugh quite like that.
Rocky.
Well, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
yeah.
I got my headphones on today, so
Okay. You're golden.
I have to. I just turned off YouTube, so I got that echo going. So I was looking at StreamYard, and I'm like, oh, I got to get one of them turned off. It's echoing too bad. So how's my sound coming through?
It's fine now.
Sounds good.
Oh, Sterling
I,
can hear. Sterling can hear me.
Mm-hmm.
not that I
Wait,
really want to, but yeah.
Ida, you got to mute him. Good morning, Sterling. Good morning, Victoria. Ida's great to hear you. I did wash my quilt yesterday, and it came out beautiful. Thank you for your help.
I told you.
I'm gonna give you a little tidbit that I think if you buy the coin now, it's gonna be worth a lot of money. And it is. I already bought a couple of these, and I'm stacking them back. Is the greatest generation coin. It is the uncirculated $50, and it is one that is minted in Denver. And if you can get a MS70 in this coin, it's going to go up quite a bit. It's already pretty expensive. It's over $100 for a 70. And so this is going to be a grade variety error, or not error, but variety as far as rarity, because of it's really hard to get one of these in 70. And if you go on to eBay and you can look at how expensive these are, and so
You're on eBay. They might be fake too.
well,
Well, it shouldn't be fake if you're buying it from the mint.
right, it's coming from
He
the
said
mint.
eBay.
Well, see what I did, Ida, because I can't. I mean, they haven't even shipped these here, and so on these ones that I think are going to be a rarity as far as grade, I bought them from a dealer that's got guaranteeing a 70 from PCGS. So I already bought one, or actually two, from the dealer, and I think these are going to be a grade rarity because of where it's minted and what it is. It's an uncirculated coin.
Did they go
And
back to putting silver in them?
no, this is a clad coin. It's all clad, and I think it's going to be a grade rarity. So I bought, because you can buy the silver S a lot cheaper than the clad 70, and so they're just not grading out as 70s. So you may want to look at these, and it's just like the Jova, what the heck is her name? Javati, I think you pronounce her name, quarter. If you go and look at a MS70 silver, when they first came out, you could buy them for like $35, $40, and now they're like over 200 because the MS70 grading on it is so hard to get. So I bought the silver and the clad because you could buy the clad for about $25. Now the clad's over 100. But that's just me. But you don't. I mean, you don't. It's just my own thoughts.
They definitely have high prices on them.
Yes,
You
they
can
do.
keep those thoughts, Rocky.
Do what, Sterling?
I said you can keep those thoughts.
Well, I'm looking at the other end of it for you know.
I understand. I could never do that.
Well, I look at it as better than the stock market.
Well, there might be people that want those things. I will never say there aren't. But to me, I don't want to be a museum. It's just a liability to me. And seriously, I think that coin collecting is a liability. I stack silver and gold. I don't collect coins, period.
Well, see, I look at my like Franklin, so like all things silver collects Benjis, and I've been collecting Benjis for a long time, trying to get my set up. I try and improve it at least once a year because some of these coins, when you for a registry set with PCGS, I try and get my set up there, and some of those coins, like a 1953 S full bell, I'll never, unless I hit the
Right.
lottery or something like that, I will never get that particular coin. It's
Good morning, everybody. Did she finally let me out of the basement?
Well,
oh, it's Mid American.
Yeah, it's Mikey.
I'm working now.
America. Not Canada.
Mikey won't eat it. He hates everything.
That's right.
Well,
Good
good morning,
morning,
Mid
Mike.
American.
Mid America, not Mid American.
Oh,
Well-
excuse me, Mr. American.
Thank you.
Mike, turn your camera on. We can't see your pretty face.
Well, I can't see nobody either.
Well,
He might scare us this morning.
Mike,
No,
I got
we'll
that
see.
cream, and I think it's helping. I really do.
You think it's helping? That's
I
great.
really do.
Does this person that makes it sell it, Mike?
Yes.
Can I get your information or the information?
Charles, you want?
I don't even have the information. My aunt.
We're trying to get it from her aunt. Her aunt's the one that turned us on to this. As soon as I get it, Victoria, I will get it to you.
I did
Okay.
Char did order 3 extra. I do know that.
Okay, well, I'll send you an email whenever you get it. You can just send the information
Okay.
back.
That's fine. Thank you.
Thank you.
What are we going on about?
We have some.
I have brought mine to show you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Look
The
at that.
painting
We're
cream
gonna
that
have a show
I'm
and
using
tell
on
here.
the back.
There's a India lady that makes this, and it's supposed to. I don't know if you guys can see the label real good or not. Here, let me get it in front of my face.
Keep muscles.
I think
On my ring.
There you go. It cures achy muscles and stuff like that. This is all natural. She makes it herself. You know, if anybody knows anything about Indians, they believe in their own medicine and believe in.
Oh, yeah.
There's 2
So,
herbs out of the Bible.
yeah, 2 herbs out of the Bible is in it. My wife says.
Oh.
Awesome.
But
You
yeah,
know, it is.
my wife uses it too. You know, she goes to church with my wife's aunt, and we decided to give it a try, and my wife likes it. And I'll
Yes,
never
it is.
try it. Can't keep my hands on it. She don't want me to touch it.
I make a really good topical ointment too.
Oh, okay.
Butter, coconut oil, peppermint oil so that it will penetrate the skin, and RSO.
But you use butter?
Butter, yep.
Huh.
Butter, coconut oil
I would think that would.
on a 1-to-1, a dram of the mint oil to 2 pounds of the other mixture, and put 1,000 milligrams of RSO in it.
Isn't that ingredient?
And it makes 4 8-ounce jars of a nice topical.
No, the ingredients.
I sell them for like $30 to $40.
Well, she sells out for $20.
She sells hers. This Indian lady sells it for $20 a jar. But they don't use any butter in it. It's all natural.
Butter's pretty natural stuff.
Well, I would think butter would clog your pores. I mean,
No, it actually helps absorb. It helps it so it will absorb into your skin.
Hmm.
The next time you order some, order me a couple more, will you please?
Shar said, "No way."
I think it's I think it's really gonna help me. It helped my neck last night. It was really hurting. Got
Shar
some.
would like to know how many would you like?
Just send me 2 or 3. Doesn't matter. Whatever you order.
Rocky, I need to talk to you. You don't have your business anymore?
Just let me know.
Sterling, yes, I do. And what I'm gonna mail you some stuff, Sterling. I swear I'm gonna do it this time.
Uh-huh.
But I'm waiting like how long it takes to mail stuff. I mailed a letter to Texas, registered mail, and I tracked that thing, and it took a month to get there. And the one I mailed to Ida still hasn't got there. And so,
You mailed me a letter.
yes, I did.
I won stuff on his channel that I had him send to you.
And it's been on its way, but it's like, how long is it going to take to get there? I don't know what it is about the mail system in Texas, but it's kind of like Pony Express style.
I don't know. Texas Mail did us pretty good. We mailed that out to Miss Ida late last week, and she already got it.
Yeah, it's my delivery we have problems with.
I think Rocky's postman takes all the letters he sends home with him.
There you go. Screens them off before he ships them out.
You know, Mid America, I tell you, the coins that I have mailed to Texas, and when people win coins in my stream, half the time they don't get it unless I take and wrap the coins up in aluminum or something that they cannot X-ray through the envelopes. So I have started doing that, and even register them, they don't even get through sometimes. So I think that when because U.S. Mail is X-raying all letters and packages, and so when they go through there and they can see what is
I
going
ship everything through priority. And
that's why the price of postage is going up.
it's really sad, but you have to protect it because like Ida, what I mailed her. I'm just kind of doing some contrast like that, but I mailed a check to a bullion dealer down south in Austin, Texas, and I mailed it registered because I wanted to see where it went. It ended up sitting in Indianapolis for about 3 weeks when I tracking it.
You're out of Texas, ain't you?
No, sir, I'm in Oregon.
Oh, okay. Oh, Oregon. Oh, all right. Well, there's the problem right there.
Well, I can't disagree with that.
My wife's from Vancouver, Washington, right across the river from Portland. She's got a lot of family down there in Oregon and Washington.
I tell you what, this used to be a really nice place to live and bring up kids and stuff, but
And then all the liberals moved out to the I-5 corridor.
Yeah, it's really turned in like going downtown Portland. You don't go down there in the dark.
No, you don't. No, you don't. I don't even know if I'd go down there through the day anymore.
Well, if you do, you need to take certain tools with you down there to protect yourself. You know what I mean?
I do. I actually got a buddy who has a shop there in Portland, and I tell him every day. He went to a buzz system. He used to think years ago it was safe, but now they buzz everybody in. If you look suspicious, you're not getting in.
Well, I'll tell you something that happened to me recently in February. I went in for some surgery, and I parked my truck in the ER parking lot of the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
And they got cameras on that thing, and they stole my truck out of the parking lot.
Wow.
And they got cameras on him. They could see him casing my truck.
They didn't go out there, and nobody went out there and said anything to the guy.
Not one thing. Security patrols that. and I'm thinking still about suing the hospital over this whole thing. So it's a, because they have security there. You can't walk into the hospital with a pocket knife or anything that's sharp. It's like going through the
Right.
security at the airport.
Yeah, in Baltimore, the
Uh,
officers are certain areas they won't even go in.
Yeah, it's really bad. And so when I got my truck back, I'm still ordering parts for it to fix it because they tore the steering column all up and broke it to get it out of there. And I got my truck back, but I'm still working on it.
Right.
So
Yeah, but that's the kind of work you like to do.
it is. It really is. But what I'm finding out right now is ordering parts through Ford and trying to find the parts. Some of the parts I can't find. They don't even have them in stock. So
wow.
it'll get fixed, but I'm gonna probably have to try and go through a actual pick and pull or some kind of a salvage yard to find some of the parts if I can.
It's an older truck, right? I know
Yeah,
you told me.
it's a 2003. Yeah, diesel truck, and I mean that thing is spotless, or it was.
You got to have a project, brother.
Well, the problem is I got too many of them. That's like Mid America and his coins. He's got a lot of coins. He's got too many.
No, I never got too many.
Now, Mike's just a road runner. He likes to get on the road and go to these coin shows all over the country.
That's right. I won't be on tomorrow because I'll be on my way to Moore, Oklahoma to do a show. It's a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday show. Unfortunately, I don't do Sunday, so I'll be on the road back Sunday morning heading back.
Well, I'm excited about going to.
Oh, we canceled that show. You didn't hear?
What?
They're going to have it in Lansing, Michigan.
There you go. Yeah, we moved it to Lansing. That way my friends down there in Michigan can come.
That way I can come.
If you cancel the Tulsa show, you're going to have 3 people at your front door in Grove.
You guys had a nice show down there that they do in where they do at Deer Barn. Steve Freeman puts that one on in Deer Barn, Michigan.
I've never been there.
You don't want
I've been to
I've
been to a couple of them in Grand Rapids. I've been to a couple of them in Lansing.
Freeman does the one in Grand Rapids too. One of them.
The one at the old strip mall.
Yep, he's been trying to get me to.
An old Kroger's, isn't it?
Yeah, he's been trying to get me to come up there and do a show with him again. But
I got a couple of nice coins at that show.
He just don't advertise enough in my book. That's why I don't go. And that one there is, I think, a one-day show, ain't it? Didn't they move that?
One day, once a month.
Yeah, and that's why I can't do it. That's one day does not work. It does not work for me.
But you could come up and visit your sister-in-law and go over there for a day.
Oh, God, now you said the wrong thing. Visit my sister-in-law. Are you crazy?
Well, yeah, but what's that got to do with it?
I see them enough. Twice a year is too much. I'm just kidding. My brother and them are great people. But no, Deer Barn's really bad. It's a 3-day show during Thanksgiving weekend. They don't never get enough crowd in there to make it worth my while.
Well, I could do a Dearborn show because I've got friends that I could stay with out in Novi and make a weekend of it.
But Lansing could use a show. They haven't had it.
The Lansing Coin Club puts on 2 shows a year. They're pretty good. I've gone to them, and there's a dealer that comes in there and brings a lot of just cold constitutional. And
Right.
I've picked up probably half of my
Out of
constitutional.
Gaylord, Michigan.
What's that?
Is he out of Gaylord, Michigan?
No, he's who's you got to tell me who's from Gaylord because I'm real close to Gaylord. I'm going to Gaylord today to go shopping.
He has a
Actually,
restaurant, but he has a restaurant there.
which restaurant?
I can't think of the name of it right now.
Benefim's? Is it Benefim's?
I can't remember. You'd have to ask Keith.
Okay, I will do that. But yeah, that's where
I haven't seen him.
I do the majority of my shopping up in Gaylord. It's about 40 miles from here.
Oh, okay. He has a lot of constitution, though. He brings to the show.
No, this guy is
Longhorn, yeah.
He's over on the east side somewhere, like Taylor or something like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I lived in Michigan for 13 years. That's why I know where all that stuff is.
But you were a West Coaster, right?
Yeah, but I drove all over Michigan. I used to own a truck company, and I took all my small expedite loads and ran everywhere. I had a truck company for 13 years.
Hey, Rocky, tell Mike about what you think about those quarters. See what his opinion is.
What quarter's that?
The quarters that came out last year, and
The women's quarters?
yeah, the Joe Vitar, or I guess IDAR quarter.
Okay.
And I think that I have felt when it came out sometime back last year, I was saying it's going to be a condition rarity of 70, and you could buy them pretty cheap when they first come out. And now look at like the oh, good Lord. I am not answering.
The problem with if you can find them in MS status, like in a bag or something, and get a 70, they'll be worth something. If you get them out of a mint set, almost all of them will score 70 now. So
Yeah,
that you got to make sure you found it in mint state in order to really.
I freaking love Gobblers. The Gobblers in Gaylord is closed, but there is still a Gobblers in what is the name of that city? I want to say Farmers. That's not right though. But yeah, just 10 miles south of there. I go by it every time I go up there.
Yeah, I'll touch base with Keith, find out what that guy's name was. I can't remember it anymore. I haven't seen him in years.
Gobblers is a cool restaurant. You can get.
It wasn't a chain. He had a mom and pop's restaurant.
Yeah, there's two. There were two of them. The one in Gaylord is closed down, and the one down south of there, off of the expressway, is still open.
Yeah, he was down there by the bread company there.
Yeah, right across the street from Jay's.
Yes. That is where he was at. What he closed down?
I love that place. You could go in there and get the baby turkey dinner for $5, and you got a quarter pound of turkey, green beans, stuffing, mashed potatoes, and cornbread for $5.
They didn't throw in a drink too?
Well, no, but they made some really good raspberry sweet tea that wasn't too sweet.
I like sweet tea. I don't care for raspberry sweet tea.
Well, then you'd be just SOL, buddy.
My wife said I'm not fruity.
Yeah, and I really like Gobblers.
Yeah.
I mean, I can still go in there today and get food that I can eat.
Right.
So, Mike, on the quarters, the 70s, you were talking about rarities as far as being able to get them out of mint sets. And yes, I agree with you. That's the ones you want. But I felt that to get a 70 was hard to get. Look at the silver, the price.
You want to get them out of the bag and get a 70. because they're different. They're not satin finish that way. If you get
Right,
one of them in a 70, yes, they are going to be worth some money.
right. And I
Because
don't know. I don't know if you buy them out of if you bought a whole bag of them, they're so bag marked, it's bad.
actually, I see guys finding good stuff out there. You just be real. When they box them up, they put that bag and they wrap it tight inside the box. Just don't shake it around when you're pulling it out and then go through it.
So they've kind of gotten used to it, so they are that.
You can get them bags tight. You just got to get the right box.
So their husband had to turn his
I get a kick out when the guys start picking up the box, start shaking in front of us. Don't do that. Now you're scratching them.
Yep, exactly, exactly. Yeah, I've been through a bunch of those coins trying to get really nice high grades of those, and it's really difficult.
Well, and just remember, you can order the wrapped ones already in the paper. They are not the satin finish. You got a better shot at 70 in them because them don't get bagged up. They get put in a tube or in the paper and rolled.
You wait for
Order
me.
the box, order like the PD&S in the box
Right.
and have them sent to you. Go through and get the best of the best. That's what a lot of guys do. They don't really go through the bags. They go after them because they're not going after the satin finish ones. They're going at if you cut open a mint set, you got a satin finish. So
Correct. And the rolls is what I've been going through.
that's what them are. That's perfect because that's the same stuff the bankers get. Only the difference is you're buying it from the mint. So a lot of times the bank buys them in big bags and has a company roll them for them and then send them to the bank.
Right. It's getting like going down and try and get because the last two times I went down to get a box of pennies,
Mm-hmm.
I've gotten they gave me box of pennies, but all of them were like 2020, 2021, all brand new. I haven't seen any mixed pennies at all. I haven't been able to get a older box.
Well, yeah, it's hard to get a real, especially an old copper box is really hard.
Yes, exactly. That's what I've been looking for, and you just can't
Well,
hardly do it.
82 and back, people are keeping them. They're keeping them.
Exactly. And nickels, if you try and get nickels, that's really difficult to get nickels.
Well, if you guys will ever look at the price of a nickel and what the price of nickel is today, a nickel is actually about 8-9 cents. So that's why we don't give out nickels and change. We throw them in jars, roll, see if it goes up any higher.
Well, I think the mint. Last time I looked, they were saying it costs 11.6 cents to make a nickel.
And like I said, there's 8-9 cents worth of nickel inside of a nickel.
Yep, I agree with you.
So that's why I'm hanging on to them right now. Maybe that'll be the next metal that'll break loose, and I'll have a ton of them.
I hope so. That would be really good. I don't know what it would take to melt nickel. I don't know what the melting point is, but
I never really looked it up, but I can look that up and let you guys know.
Yeah. Like sterling, I think sterling needs to get into melting nickel.
No, I don't think so. It gives off toxic gas.
Well,
Seriously,
you
toxic
gotta
gas.
you gotta wear a mask.
And do it in
What is
under
that?
a hood.
You got there, Sterling? Is that a Trump?
Yes, it is.
Okay. What is that? About 2 ouncer?
Try 4.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's stamped. 3.7.
3, close enough.
Close enough.
That's cool.
And I've had that for about 5 years. It's almost as orange as he is.
See, that looks like me up there, Sterling. You poured a head for me?
I'll tell you what, Rocky. I'll sell it to you for $1,000.
Wow, what a deal!
I know.
You sure are.
See,
Treat me good.
Charles is making me a mold so that I can make more of them.
And you know what? That is really nice of you to do that. I knew you liked me.
You're my bubby there, brother.
I
Absolutely.
appreciate that. If you
Ida.
come over to Tacoma, I'll drive up and we'll have lunch. I'll take you to lunch. We'll have corn dogs.
I've got one that's nickel.
You have a gray Ida.
I
Mad
better
cow.
not get what's his name up here. Hello. Have a gray. Who's gray? Matt Cal Gray. Not anymore. Hey, Keith. Whoops.
Well,
What
Keith is
happened?
gone.
Yep.
He came up here and saw who was here and he
I
ran
didn't know
away.
it was in there. I just realized that. So
Did
coming
you
up
keep
here.
him out, Mike?
God dog, I was getting ready to talk bad about him too.
Well, he's not in here, so you can go ahead.
No, it ain't the same.
Oh, no. I got you. Well, I guess he'll come back up. I don't know.
Well, I will not be on tomorrow, guys, but I'll try to listen. I'll be on the road heading to Moore, Oklahoma.
More Oklahoma.
We
need less
I need
Oklahoma.
some more Oklahoma.
You need some more, huh? Hey, give Char a big hug for me and tell her thank you so much for the screen.
I just said she did not appreciate it. Don't send her something like that again.
Oh,
How's that?
you are
Did I
so
say it right? Did I say it right? Did I mess up? She's standing right here. She can hear.
welcome, Ida.
She can hear everything you said.
Oh, okay. Well, she heard everything you said too.
I know she's getting ready to pop me as soon as the camera goes off.
You were going to get in trouble.
Hey, Trouble's my middle name. I'll be in the corner 4 days though.
Hey, Shar, you can beat up all these on screen. We could probably raise money that way.
Hey, Char, I decided that if you get tired of making,
She said she was not making raisin cookies this year.
Raisin and she did not raisin and oatmeal cookies, you can make peanut butter. I love peanut butter too. I'd like to try your peanut butter cookies. Yum.
She's gonna go all green this time. She's gonna make spinach cookies.
Yeah, or hey, if she made them, I bet they'd be good. She makes the best cookies I've ever eaten.
She's gonna use seaweed.
That's probably still be good. If she made it, I bet
You're
it would
not
be
even right, Miss Ida.
No, I just know how good her cookies are. And since I'm going to be with the kids, have a kids table, we're going to have lots of cookies over there. Maybe not for the kids, but we'll have lots of cookies.
You're not gonna set the oatmeal raisins out. You'll be hiding them in the back.
Yeah, but I'll have candy for the kids. How about that?
Well, maybe they want the cookies.
They won't want cookies. We won't give them that.
I used to make oatmeal chocolate chip cookies, and then I'd throw half a bag of the toffees from Heath bars into the mix. Boy, those things are good.
We did,
especially when they had about 25 milligrams of RSO in each one.
All right, another shirt. Oh.
So Ida take all the cookies and put them in her purse, and then give the kids coins, right?
I like cookies, Victoria.
I'll trade cookies for coins.
All right, it is after 10 o'clock, and I need to go grocery shopping.
After 9. Somebody's looking at the wrong time.
Yeah.
No, I'm on real time. You guys are on artificial.
Yeah, you're on that Eastern time. That's not real time.
No, it's
Real time
9:01.
is Central.
It's 9.
That's what
It's
it is.
It's 10:01.
No,
I'm looking at 9:02 now. All right,
y'all have
I
a
will
blessed
talk to
day.
you guys soon.
you have a good day, Sterling.
Hopefully, you guys have a good show tomorrow, and I'll try to listen in.
Mike, if I don't have your email correct, can Ida give me your email?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Miss Ida can give that to you. That is great.
Okay.
You got that, Miss Ida?
Nope, she can't hear us.
Well, I'm going to drop out, and Victoria and Mike, it's good seeing you. I
It's
think he
good seeing
muted
you,
himself,
Rocky.
and
Okay.
I'm going to get out. Tell Ida I'll call her later.
All right,
Okay.
Rocky. You
All
have
right,
a
we'll
blessed
see.
Have a good day, Rocky.
Thank you.
Okay,
Y'all have a
bye.
great day.
You
Bye,
too.
Rocky. Be safe.
Hey, bye bye. I'm going to call you later.
All right.
Okay, bye bye.
Guys, y'all have a. It is time to get out of here, isn't it? What time is it?
Yes, it is. I will talk to everybody later.
Yeah.
Mike said you
Bye,
could give me his email,
Thank
Ida.
you, Shar. Love you, Shar. Love you, Victoria.
Love you, Ida.
I'll see you
All
guys
right, bye,
Have a
later.
great day, Mike.
Bye. Mwah. Guys in chat, thanks for coming
Bye
in.
bye.
Don't get into any trouble that we cannot get you out of. Have a great rest of your week, and I will see you all tomorrow. Love you guys very, very much. Bye, guys.